Want you to cry, then you will fake it. Give it a beat and you will shake it. The finish line and you'll make it. Don't you let it get you down. Just keep getting up when you hit the ground. Don't you let it get you down. Just keep getting up when you hit the ground. Gotta be real with it. Never give up, never, never give up. Never give up, never, never give up. It's gonna be hard, but you can take it. Want you to cry, then you will fake it. Give it a beat and you will shake it. The finish line and you'll make it. Don't you let it get you down. Just keep getting up when you hit the ground. Don't you let it get you down. Just keep getting up when you hit the ground. Gotta be real with it. Never give up, never, never give up. Never give up, never, never give up. Never give up, never, never give up. Never give up, never, never give up.
A little nonsense is what I need. Now if you wanna get the best of me, got you smiling, that's for sure. Funny how you had the best of yours. I don't know if I'll make it home. I don't know, not like I care. All I know, sound of this gold. Only know I want the best of us. So I dance the night away when nobody's awake. I'll be the last to stay. Dance the night away, no matter what they say. Dance the night away when nobody's awake. I'll be the last to stay. Dance the night away, no matter what they say.
Arabic with man's housewife, I would have worked out.
Tell me.
Shake it up.
Yeah.
Feel me? You feel me? No cash on me. Swipe for a million. Yeah, feel me? You feel me? Walk in the door. Shake up the building. Yeah, shake it up. 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 Ooh, yeah. Shake it up. 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 Don't care, cash got cars. No lean on my cars. Carhartt on my heart. Tattoo on my scars. Tattoo my new scars. My life has been hard. See me in the light. I was in the dark. I wake up, I send it. I wake up, I spend it. I drive Chevy, no Benzes. See me sliding, I tenant. My house, yeah, I own that. Your house, yeah, it's rented. Started where the flow at. Now I top the building, yeah. Feel me? You feel me? No cash on me. Swipe for a million, yeah. Feel me? You feel me? Walk in the door. Shake up the building, yeah. Shake it up, 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 shake it up. Ooh, yeah. Shake it up, 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 shake it up. On trips, I never trip. No. Shoulder gotta chill. Yeah. My best friend, my chick. My best friend gon' whip. My best friend, she pull up with a stick. My best friend, she pull up, then she skirt off and we dip. Feel me? You feel me? No cash on me. Swipe for a million, yeah. Feel me? You feel me? Walk in the door. Shake up the building, yeah. Shake it up, shake it up. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. Ooh, yeah. Shake it up, 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 shake it up.
Get a life. Disgusting.
Hi, everybody. Hello. How's everyone going? Are you doing really well? It's been a little while. It's been only a couple of days, but I've been around. You've seen my little... And I'm not muted. No, not muted. Fantastic. Yeah, so just I've been doing little bits and pieces. I am working on the big birthday blowout bash. I certainly am. I'm taking all of your generous and beautiful Christmas birthday gift ideas. I'm putting them together. I'm getting inspired for other things. The beauty of this birthday is there is no limit. The sky is the limit. But there is no budget. We can do whatever we want. There's no postage. We don't have to limit our ideas. So far, I've got about 6 pages on Canva full of ideas. We've also remembered Julia. There are people thinking of Julia, and I've come up with a page because it wouldn't be fair to give Chantal just gifts. Some, he's a little kid, and Salah deserves a little something. He might get a bit jelly if Mariam or Foodie gets all the presents. So I've got a little page, a little things that I think that Salah might like as well. Just small, nothing big. We are going to do her first because Poor Angeles needs to go to bed, okay? So we're going to run through her. I have edited the shit out of this thing. I have transformed it, and I've cut all of the eating out. So it's actually like a conversation, like she's actually talking and having a conversation without breathing. I did keep some of the breathing in because I find that hilarious, but I've edited it and I've put some of my own thoughts in there. So we will get straight into it and watch it. And then that way Teapot Angeles can go to bed, and then we can go on with Ambi, Glitters and Lasers, and Teapot Angeles. So come back and watch on the react because I am doing that body cam video that I wanted to watch with everyone. We are doing that tonight. And then we've got some fun fashion stuff at the very end, just the mucking about stuff. So we're going to watch it now. Okay. I will say hello to everyone before we start. I just want to get going. So, because I know what it's like when you're just hanging out to go to bed, but you just can't because you want to see the thing and the thing hasn't finished yet. Okay. So here we go. So I'm just going to quickly say hi to everyone. Joe Hickey, Ghost. I've seen you guys. Hello. Sarah Pondu, Francis. Hello, Francis. Shah. Hello, Shah. We've got Jade. Lurkers, hello lurkers, come and say hi if you want. Summer Cats, I see you as well. Yeah, I hope you guys boogie whenever we play the music because I love those 2 songs. That's why I picked them. I thought they were very uplifting and nice for the girls. But all right, so Foodie has been away and she hasn't been filming because she's just got no motivation. That's what she's telling us anyway. So she wanted a triple cheeseburger today because Foodie's never had a triple cheeseburger, and she's decided to sit down and talk about nothing. That's why I've called this one the Nothingbang. Let's go. Tell me if she's loud
Hello
enough.
there. How are you? I hope you're having a great day. My beady-eyed self here, about to have a mukbang.
Oh, quick stop. I don't know if you're going to notice or not, but I did when I was editing this. When I put this voice over the top, this voice character, she sounds hella Canadian. This voice makes her sound more Canadian than her actual voice. I just don't know if anybody else is going to hear that or not, but just take note.
Thing for you. Let's call this Fast Food Friday, even though in that case, most days are Friday for me, but anyway. They included cutlery, and that's the bonus.
Wait a minute. What's today? Today is Saturday. So this is their Friday. Isn't he on the same time schedule as me? Is this pre-recorded? This could also be pre-recorded. No, it can't be because she did the live.
Oh,
Oh, you just woke up. Yay.
homemade food is so much better. But you know what? I cooked yesterday. I didn't film. I didn't do a video.
Congratulations, D-Rob. Oh, sorry to point Angeles. I'm sorry for all the pussy. That is so beautiful. I am so jelly of all the new grandmas. I am so desperate to be a grandma. I cannot wait. My kids are old enough, but they just don't have ladies that they are fornicating with to make the babies, and I don't want to pressure them, but that's so beautiful. 5 weeks is so fun because they stop having that weird alien baby face and they start turning into all of the cuteness. Oh my God, I love that age. 5 to 11 weeks, I swear that's when they're the cutest. Okay.
I don't really have a lot going on in my life.
We know.
I don't know what's going to happen with my channel, but... Ooh.
Do we want to take some wages and what's going to happen to her channel? Because I did notice that her last live, not the one from today, the one before that, she didn't even get 5,500 views in the first 24 hours. 5,500 views in 24 hours for a brand new 100K channel is getting 5,000 views. That's a bit weird, isn't it? But what do we all think is going to happen? I think eventually she's going to go down to 1,000 views and maybe 3 people in the chat. And then it's just, I don't know, she's just going to have to give it up and find something else to do because it's just not going to generate enough income. It's going to be costing more than it's earning.
I wanted like a triple burger, so I got a triple burger. All right, now this
beautiful
is, I think it's called Sobia. It's these drinks, popular drinks that they make during Ramadan. With like, this has like vanilla, coconut.
So this is her second Ramadan, and she's all into it. She's doing all the Quran, she's doing all the reading, and she's just ordering 2 drinks. This is a drink. I don't know the name. I don't know nothing. How come she doesn't know the name of anything? Like most of us have a passing interest in the food that we're ordering, and we're like, oh, what's this stuff called? What's in it? You know, just casually finding out. And this is specific to Ramadan. There must be a significant reason why this is the kind of drink. Is it because it's calorie ripe? Is it because it's got coconuts? Like why? Why is this specific to Ramadan? Why is it cultural or is it just literally traditional?
It's really delicious. So I'm going to have some.
Hi, Panda Pandu. Panda Pandu. How do you do? Panda Pandu. I just did a total foodie, didn't I?
We also have a bottle of this stuff for Ramadan. I forget what it's called. I'll have to put a note. It's really good though. I don't know. Honestly, don't know what it is. Okay, Bismillah. I want to know this. Tastes like grape juice to me.
Oh, did you say grape? I'm absolutely loving this voice effect. I think it makes it so much better to listen to. I loved it. I was giggling so hard when I was making this.
But for lots that they drink it, very popular drink Ramadan.
Oh, me too.
Okay, so these fries, I don't even know what's on them. Jalapenos, onions, ground meat, beef bacon.
So basically she's having 2 triple cheeseburgers because that's all carbs, turkey bacon or beef bacon, jalapenos, and cheese. What's on this? Carbs, beef, 3 slabs of beef, and cheese. So it's basically the same thing, just the texture's different.
Cheese and some kind of spicy sauce.
It is, totally.
Yeah, here we go. First bite for you.
I think she has to use a cup doohickey because she's got to probably share that with Salah. She can't just drink, like have that bottle and put all the backwash in it. I think she has to share it. That's why she's got to use a disposable cup. She's not at a park. She's not at a party. She's not at a social function. It's no longer COVID. Why is she not using a glass? Why are we using teeny tiny cups? Do they come with the meal? Maybe they come with the meal. Maybe they assume that you're eating on the go and they give you a disposable cup. I don't know.
Volcano fries. They're pretty good. I like the thick cut, like steak fries. I don't like those skinny straw fries. Like,
Hi, Jericho.
I just find they get too cold and like hard fast. Okay, I've never had. I don't know if I've ever eaten a triple burger. Let's see. All right, how am I going to dislocate my jaw?
No, Foodie, you haven't eaten a triple burger, but you've probably eaten 3 burgers in a go. Like eating 2 burgers is probably equivalent to like a double burger. Like, hun, don't worry that it's a triple burger. It's like eating 3 cheeseburgers. It's fine.
Greasy and cheesy. Okay, let's try this here.
God.
Yeah, I don't have anything to talk about.
We know.
Oh, you know what I saw today and I'm super excited for? I saw the trailer for Beetlejuice 2. It's actually happening.
Well, yeah, I had no idea this was happening. I mean, Beetlejuice is something that I watched a lot as a kid. I think we all did because it was pretty cool. And, the scenes and all the stuff. And we all loved a little bit of, Gina Davis and, Alec Baldwin and all that stuff. It was great. But she's a massive fan of this movie. Why didn't she do like a little breakdown? This would have been great content. I know she's not been motivated, but she could have done some clips, talked about her favorite moments, what it meant to her, why she liked it so much, how nostalgic it is. But no, she just sits there and just does no editing, nothing. She didn't even put the note in about the drinks. She is just literally running on fumes. She is the most depressed. I'm surprised this meal isn't bigger. I would be assuming and making assumptions if I didn't think that maybe this was round 2 of 1. 1 of 2, I should say.
That's some tasty meat.
Am I one of the 4, Nirvana?
Anyway.
Am I one of the 4? There's a
Jenna
privilege.
Ortega, isn't it?
Shenanigans.
Lydia, went on a rider.
Oh, no, that's okay, shenanigans. I know it's very late, but it's
I'm
then
Michael
I can work it
Keaton.
in.
It's too big to eat like all at once. So I'm going to eat it like this. Don't hate me. I'm so cheesy.
What?
Anyway.
What happened? Because I don't keep up with what happens with the Natter. So what's happened to Natter? Has he been dumped from a platform? Has he been blocked? What's going on with Natter? Let me know.
Also has Catherine. Has most of the original cast. It looks like Beetlejuice is back to bees.
Well, it doesn't look like Gina Davis and Alec Baldwin are in it. I think 1 or 2 of the other people have passed away. I know the guy that was one of the realtors passed away. He was also in Demolition Man and a whole bunch of other movies. He passed away. I think the blonde guy with the big nose and the mustache that's in all the movies, usually the bad guy or the bad sleazy salesperson, I think he's not alive anymore. But Gina Davis and Alec Baldwin, they are not listed on the cast because I looked.
Yeah, the bacon here is made with beef mostly. Or turkey.
So what's happened to him? What's happened?
At the Wendy's here, the Baconator is called the Beefinator.
That's what Starlet calls it.
I haven't had beef in a while. Even the meatloaf I made yesterday was made with chicken.
God. Oh my God. When I heard this, I was like, huh? I'm not in love with chicken mince at the best of times, but I mean, if you've made a meatloaf using your chicken, I mean, great. Be resourceful, stretch your produce, use up what's in the oven, but why not just make a stir fry? She's got rice, she's got veggies, she's mixing them together. Just make a stir fry. Use the texture of the chicken to its advantage. Chicken mince is usually the softer leftover chops of meat. It's not the good breast meat because it goes tough when you stir fry it. It's just chicken meatloaf. It just sounds not nice. Ugh.
I took 2 chicken breasts and ground them in a food processor. That was really good.
Okay.
Ooh, spicy.
The guy who played the father.
We did.
The guy who played the father. I can't even remember who the father was. He was the one with the blonde hair, right? Is that the guy that I think died? Yes, I love Catherine O'Hara from Best in Show. She was so good in that. I love that. And I love Schitt's Creek. Brilliant. I love her. She's so fun.
Just really busy yesterday, and on top of that, I was like, when you just want to date yourself,
Yeah.
We just wanted a day of like,
Yeah, guys, she just wants a day to herself, a day where she doesn't have to have any responsibilities. She can get up when she wants. She can do what she wants. She can just lie around and watch TV. You know, she doesn't have to comply to a hectic schedule. You know, her life is so amazingly like boxed in. The freedom of not having to work for an hour or two a day is just, it's bringing her down. It's bringing her down. That whole 2 hours was just freed up to, I don't know, Google her own name, spend a little bit of time like finding the perfect triple cheeseburger, maybe hand washing in a buyer, avoiding Sala awkwardly in the hallway. Who knows?
to ourselves, not being on camera.
Oh, okay.
I think I'll definitely have more days like that.
I thought the same thing, Choo Choo. Since when does she have a food processor? Has she recently purchased one? Because I've never seen her have a food processor. And where would she plug that in?
I should change my name to every other day, Miriam.
You should change it to no content, Mariam. I eat to survive. I eat to live, Mariam. Oh, the
So yeah, I'm
smacking.
super stoked. I think in September it's coming out. I literally cannot wait. I'm not sure if I should go. The first week will be so packed. But, yeah,
Wow. What's
I hope
White
it comes
Lotus?
here.
I don't know what that is.
Other than that, my life is pretty uneventful. I just haven't been in the mood to film. Like, no motivation. Water. Mm-mm-mm. The burgers taste grilled. I haven't had a real good grilled burger in a long time.
Oh,
Tastes
okay.
like
Jeffrey Jones, yeah.
home cooked meal,
Google it to see if it's the guy I think it
like
is.
on the barbecue. At my mom, when I lived there, we would always barbecue.
Yes, it is
Usually
the guy
like
I
a
was
mix
thinking
of
of.
burgers, hot dogs, chicken
The
breast.
blonde guy.
If you've never had corn on the cob grilled on the barbecue,
Who has not had grilled corn on the cob? Or who's not had grilled corn of any kind, whether it's cooked in a fry pan, cooked in a saucepan, or grilled whole in alfoil, or in the husks on a barbecue? Who has not had that? Put your hand up in the chat if you've never had cooked corn other than boiled corn. Because we are so uncouth and uncultured in the Western world. All we eat is potato, carrots, peas, and sausages, or a steak on the side. We don't stray from anything. We literally just 3 veg and a meat. That's all we have.
we have to try it this summer. My mom would make her salads, like potato salad, macaroni.
But
Or-
T potential, she's not trapped. She's almost like a prisoner who puts herself in the cage, shuts the door, pulls the blindfold down, and pretends to be tied up. She's doing this to herself. She at any moment can get up, pack a bag, go to the airport, according to her, book a ticket, and fly out. She is not stuck there by any measure. And do you really think that if she wanted to leave, Sala wouldn't buy her a ticket? If she said, I just want to go home for a month, just to clear my head, you really think he's not going to let her go? He's like, fucking when? I'll get the Uber. I've got an Uber ready. Oh, no, even faster. You know that scene from Seinfeld where Elaine has got that guy staying over and she cannot wait to get into the airport to make him leave, and they sleep through the alarm, and she's running around and she's literally just throwing things in a bag. And she's like, no, we can make it. And they didn't make it. That would be Sala the second she mentioned me going back to Canada. He'd be like, now? Like right now? Like, no, we can pack a bag. We can meet at the airport in 20 minutes. We can do it. Move. That would be Sala. She could get home if she wanted to.
Or linguine salad.
Just a girl. Hello.
Has like linguine and like
That's
a
okay,
salad
I know it's
supreme
late.
spice
You
seasoning
can fall asleep to my
with
voice.
Italian dressing. When she puts like a whole onion in it, cut in half, in the fridge overnight. It's so good.
Mhm.
Everyone requests that she makes that. If we go to like, we would go somewhere like to an event, like a baby shower or something.
Yeah.
I think this has tamarind in it, but I can't taste it.
I used to get really cranky, and I usually found that I got really annoyed watching her lives because she is really smug. For the level of stupid and ignorance that she has, she is incredibly smug. And I find that really, really like aggravating, and it makes me like want to throw things at the TV. So I just really can't, and I don't watch her lives much anymore. I watch them through other reactors. Like I've always watched them through other reactors, but I can't sit and edit them myself because I just like I get anxious in the chest because she's so wrong and she's so dumb and she's so mean and she's so nasty and she's so smug. It just pisses me off. So I just choose not to edit them and don't watch them because I can't. I just cannot. The vlogs I can take because they're less and I can edit them down easy enough because they're shorter. But oh my God, you just have to put the frame of mind as like she's too dumb to protect herself. She's too dumb to look after her brain and her mental health. She's too like not self-aware enough to understand that the beauty of your body has nothing to do with the health of your body. You can be big and beautiful, but that doesn't make you healthy. But you can be skinny and consider beautiful, but not healthy. We're talking about healthy bodies. And she does look freakishly large. She is just exploding out of the rims for someone her height. She is out of the normal realm for a normal human being. And people are going to look at that. At the end of the day, people are going to look. But people comment more because she comments on how awesome and hot and luscious and desirable and sexual she is. But we know she doesn't feel that way. That's why there's conversation around all these topics, because she brings it up. And we then put in our own commentary. You just have to sort of, our job is not to make her change. Our job is just to view it from the outside and then say what we think. When you take away the wanting to save her part, it makes it a lot easier to watch, D-Rob. Just don't, she'll never change, so don't worry about it.
Tastes like grape juice.
Did you say grape?
Anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye.
That's how weird she said linguine salad, because yesterday I made pasta salad and I've used the macaroni pasta, celery, capsicum, red onion, carrot, corn, mayo, mustard, 2 types of mustard, whole grain and American, bit of vinegar, a little bit of sugar, and just stirred it all up and let it sit overnight, and it's yum. I just wanted cold pasta. I know people don't get the cold noodles and the cold pasta thing, but I really like it. Yeah, and it's really nice pasta too. So that was her Nothingbang. So that wasn't too bad, was it? It was short, it was sweet, there was hardly any eating. We heard nothing but the conversation, and the conversation was dry as uncooked pasta. So that's where Miriam's at, literally. And then she did a really ragey live, which I have absolutely no interest in, because yet again, it is just the same bullshit over and over and over. Her mama came in the chat, instigated conversation, got her ramped up. Well, no, didn't get her ramped up. She probably would have popped off regardless. Wanted to talk about Shannon, talked about this, blah, blah, blah. It's all the same, blah, 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 garbage over and over again, and nobody cares. Okay? We just want to see what happens. We want to know when the border run is going to be. I think they've already done it so that she won't have to leave in April for Easter. But anyway, Teapot Tangelas, you are welcome to roll over, turn the lights off, switch the iPad off. I don't know if you wear glasses, take your glasses off and just settle in and go to sleep now, hun. There you go. I don't want her to lose her leg either, but I feel like she doesn't care as much as we do. She's just all the sugars, all the salts, all the carbs, all the overconsumption. Just she doesn't care as much as we do, apparently. I don't know. I don't know why she's just so detached from it. It's like her mental state is so detached from her body. It's like she's not putting the 2 and 2 together. Now, Amby's hair's not looking too bad today. I've got to admit, it's not looking too bad. I don't mind this shirt on her. The color is nice. It's better on her than those dark, muddy colors that she wears. She has had this shirt for a long time, though. Very long time. So last, I'm going to speed her up because you need to. Last stream, we looked at the narc alert situation. I don't want to say the narc alert situation. The Amber Lynn Reid doxing situation that involves kicking geese. Zachary Michael was thrown into the mix, even though he actually had nothing to do with the doxing. None whatsoever, none. And then Narc Alert, who has been accused of doxing. And I guess it depends on how you look at it. and where you are in the spectrum of what's doxing and what's not doxing. There is a whole drama going on with that. So Amber has come on once again to talk about it, to talk about more exposed lies, and to talk about yet another new diet plan. Yay, we love another day one. And her weigh in and what she ate today. So excitement because Amber's doing new and fresh content. We love. I love that she's not wearing black. I love that she's not wearing a moon or a heart cut out dress. The hair is not looking too bad. The eyebrows, I feel like she's put a little bit of product in those. I feel like she does. Oh, I'd love for her to get them I'd love for her to go and get them shaped up. I think that would just open up her eyes just so much. And she's still got the eye mold going. We've still got the conjunctivitis diamonds going. But okay, all right, we've broken it down. And what's this? What does that necklace even say? Oh, get rid of it. Just get rid of this. And no one would look at your chins ever if you just got rid of this stupid black plastic dirt ring around your neck.
Hey guys, welcome to a new video.
Sorry,
So
guys,
this video
makes
is gonna
me
be
mad.
3 segments. The first one is we're going to talk more about this whole doxing of the surgeon, my surgeon. Like there are still more questions that are being asked. So
Side note, sorry, there will be, I'm pause heavy. Anybody new that's watching or coming in, I am pause heavy and I talk a lot. If you hate that, I'm sorry. I apologize. Her nail color. I almost bought, I've got a new set of nails on too, guys. I've changed them already. These were $5 from where? You got it. Kmart. They're not the same and they're not meant to be. Metallic ones. They're like a chrome color because the chromes are in for the new season coming in. I picked them up and then put them back because I thought they were the tab, like the press-on ones, but they weren't. They're adhesive, so I have to go back and get them. They are almost exactly what Amber is wearing now, except it's got a little bit more of like a browny bronzy hue to it. And I'm like, I want them. I really like her new nail color. I like it a lot.
So I want to be as transparent as possible.
She's low.
I don't want there to be any holes in the story or anything like that. So I feel like currently it's an ongoing discussion. I wasn't expecting it to be. Also just realized that my necklace was upside down.
She puts
and then
everybody.
The second part of this is going to be a weigh-in. I am starting a new weight loss challenge and I'm actually on day 4, so we're gonna get a little bit into that, and then we're gonna have like a what I ate today segment. Buckle up, let's get into it. So the first thing I want to talk about regarding this whole
I can't watch
situation is that there was 2 reaction channels who doxed, and yes, I'm gonna put doxed in quotations and we'll talk about that later. There are 2 reaction channels that doxed my surgeon. It was Narc Alert and Kicking Geese, and I want to say that Kicking Geese actually messaged me privately on Instagram. It was a very long, thought out,
it's grown into the skin
apology, and I just want to publicly tell her thank you because I also privately accepted her apology. I just appreciate someone who owns up to their shit. The next thing is there's a lot of people like debating back and forth. Like, is this really doxing or is it not doxing? And honestly, at this point, I don't really care what it's.
No, it matters though. It matters. It matters. I think it matters if it's a dox or not. I think it matters because doxing is really frowned upon. And people will unsub from a channel if they think that person is a doxer. So it does matter. The technicality, I think, of all this matters. If it was a dox, then that needs to be claimed. If it's not a dox, then you need to say, I take that back. I am still offended and I still think it's evasive to do A, B, and C, but it technically was not a dox, and that's how we should frame it. I don't think parts of what Narc Alert did was over the lines. The confirming of who the doctor is, I don't think that's doxing because they are a public figure. They have an Instagram, they have YouTube, they have la-di-da. She's trying to make out like her entire medical history was blanketed all over the internet for all and sundry to see. No, it was simply confirmed who was going to potentially do her surgery. Not what the procedure was, none of her history, none of the health, none of the appointment times, not any of that. The location of the office, and a lot of these can be done Zoom. I did a lot of my appointments via Zoom because I didn't live in the same place. She's acting like it was like full on, like walking up to she's acting like it was so much more than it was. Confirming who the doctor was only found out because Emma left all these little crumbs. So if it wasn't Narc Alert, it would have been Kiwi Farms. If it wasn't Kiwi Farms, it would have been one of the other Amber haters. It was not necessarily what I consider a dox. Was it over the line? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. I don't know, but it's not a full dox. No, it's not.
My surgeon and my medical personal information was revealed, and it wasn't by my choice.
Uh-huh.
Not only that, it wasn't just the surgeon. It was the fact that my weight loss clinic was technically what I considered doxed online. Literally in Narc Alert's live stream, she literally said where I was.
It is public. It's not private information. If you wanted it to be wholly and solely well, I mean, I guess that's true. If you go searching for something, you're going to find it. And that's what doxing is. It's putting all the details together to find the information that you want. So technically, yeah, it could be considered. See, it's very gray. I flip-flop back and forwards. Is it a dox? Isn't a dox? Is it a dox because something was confirmed, but what was confirmed was not necessarily harmful or invasive or personal, but it was hunting down information about someone to confirm facts? I don't know. Yes. What do you guys think? Do you think it was a dox or not?
Going like she said my weight loss.
Peanut butter on my face.
I felt super violated.
No.
I'm not gonna lie, because I don't want people knowing the address of anywhere that I am or could be going to. I feel like it's unsafe, especially for someone who is in the public eye. That information was personal and private to me. So I should be able to say, like, okay, I want this information.
If anybody wants to find you, Amber, all they need to do is wait around Target long enough and there you'll be. All they need to go is go to a Walmart and there you will be. If someone wants to find you, they will.
To be revealed versus not revealed.
Don't go and find Amber. Do not go and find Amber.
Taken from me. I know for 100% fact, if the roles were reversed and I did what Narc Alert did, there would be an outrage. So I'm also hearing the argument of like, he's a celebrity, he wants to be found, he wasn't doxxed, he has a public Instagram, like yada, yada, yada. Yes, he is on a TV show, but I think people are missing the point. Just because he's on TV and he's well known, it doesn't mean that he wants people to be sharing who his patients are without either of our consent. So another question I'm getting is, did you lie about your surgeon?
Then you need to never have, she's been around too long to be playing this game. She knows what her community is. She knows what they will do once they pick up the crumbs. She knows. Why do you think she tried to hide Feline for so long? Because she knows what the community is like. She knows. So what would have been her best avenue to never ever risk the chance of any of this happening? Do not talk about it. Don't talk about it. She's acting brand new.
Before or after the Narc Alert shared who your surgeon was. So I'm going to try my very hardest to explain the timeline, because I know a lot of people are like, Amberlynn, you were lying about the surgeon, like even before she did that. No, I wasn't. So I was doing Vlogmas, and on December 6th, I uploaded a video talking about the seminar. That very same day is when the Narc Alert went on live stream and doxed him. I didn't find out until one day later on December 7th that it happened. I remember it like it was yesterday. I instantly went to fight or flight mode. I got really scared. I was like, oh no. So if you go back on December 8th, I uploaded a vlog where I reveal my surgeon is out of state, because that is where my lies began. Because that is the day I found out, oh fuck, people know who he is. I wasn't going to lie about anything. I simply just wasn't going to share certain information.
So just out of the cold blue, somebody's gone, right, I'm going to hire me a white hat hacker and I'm going to lock down who her surgeon is. I'm not going to have any clues, any details, any information whatsoever to go on. I'm just going to have to hire a private detective to find out who this person is, because Amber has simply not left enough clues or obvious clues to figure it out. Okay. But don't go looking for clues, guys. Just don't. Unless you've got the energy for it, it's really not that important. If you be patient and wait long enough, it all gets revealed by the lol cow eventually, or the person that we're watching. If it's important and it's a big enough detail, it will eventually fall out of their mouths. Don't worry about it.
It was the craziest feeling, because I literally felt like I had to lie in that very moment to protect myself, to steer people away from Dr. Smith. I didn't want people to know what weight loss clinic I was going to be at. I didn't want people to know any of that information.
Oh, is that right? Well, okay, fair enough. If she literally put it on screen, then, but is it part of the timeline? Could it be she showed the folder, she showed the date? Because according to what I've watched from Narc Alert, that information she didn't know about, and she watches all of Amber's stuff. She didn't have the address, she didn't have the name. She had little pieces of information that they all just sort of put together. Somebody other than her, I think, is just going, yeah, let's just see if we can figure this out. They took a chance and it happened to be the right clinic. That's how it's being framed.
Because that is somewhere where I was going to be attending, somewhere I was going to be going a lot. As you guys know, which I haven't
got 2
shared the
Dalmatians
story yet, and that's something that I do
want
want
to
to do with you guys.
Okay.
I had a stalker when I lived in Kentucky. Stuff like that just isn't okay to just reveal.
Okay, so you legit had a stalker in Kentucky, according to you. What has that got to do with this situation? Absolutely nothing. Are you calling Narc Alert a stalker? Because that stalker in Kentucky has nothing to do with your doxing situation now. They're completely separate issues. Do not commingle your fuckery. Don't try and make Narc Alert out to be your Kentucky stalker, because that's what you're inferring. Narc Alert's a stalker. I've had a stalker. I'm just completely harassed all the time. Feel sorry for me. Do not do that. That is unfair and it's not right. It's not right.
Place of doctor. Like how, like people are just like missing the point, and that's like really hard for me to like wrap my head around. I feel like a lot of my audience like get it and understand it.
But you've taken a long time to wrap your head around a lot of things. Hey, your personality disorders, getting help for your mental health. Fuck, you still think that choker looks good. I mean, you're hanging on by a wing and a prayer at this stage, love. You're still hovering around 500 pounds. One bad week and you're back over. It takes you a long time to glob onto pretty much anything. So the fact that you can't wrap your head around the concept of shut your fucking mouth does not surprise me.
Like, Emberlyn, you have every right to feel this way.
Does anyone want to know why I'm feeling like a sassy biatch today? Number one, it's wine. A little bit of wine. Only a little bit. I'm serious, it's a little bit. Guess what I got for my birthday? My fancy best friend works at a department store and she gets double discount day. So they get a normal staff discount and then some days they'll get double discounts. So this is when she gets on the and she texts me, it's like, okay, I've got double discounts. What makeup do you want? And I've got a list of things that I want. Now, your girl's got a Chanel lipstick, which was funded by my YouTube money that I get from Chantal. And I wear that, but I'm scared because I've put things down and I lose them. So I do wear it sometimes though, but your girl's branched out. Guess what she's got now? Can you read the label? DIOR. I have a genuine bona fide overpriced plumper lip gloss from Dior. It is beautiful. It's minty. It's called Strawberry Summer. She's glossy. She's beautiful. She's like in an ampule case. I'm loving it. I'm collecting overpriced lipsticks at this stage. This was my birthday present. It's late, but I wanted it. But she said, nah, I'll get it for you for your birthday. And I'm like, oh. So that's why I'm feeling extra sassy. It's the Dior lip gloss.
So many reaction channels and people who have large audiences who are like,
and a pity. I want a pity, but we're not allowed to have them here.
That type of
We gotta have
information is
staff.
validating what Narc Alert did instead of trying to fix the problem to prevent this from happening to me
Oh my
again
God,
or other
too
people in the
bad.
future. So something I have noticed is that Narc Alert is trying to say a lot of Amberlyn showed so many clues. That's why it was so easy.
My birthday was in January, so it's about 2 months ago. I just don't see my best friend that often. We work on weird days.
For me to figure out, but everything she's saying and everything I'm saying, we can all fact check
okay.
that.
We got to sing a happy birthday for Lady Lithium. We cannot let a birthday go past. Okay, you ready? I want everyone singing, and I'll know if you didn't. I will know. Okay, I have the hookup. The universe will send me an email. Okay, on the count of 3, I want everyone to hum it, sing it out loud, sing it loud and proud. Do your best Mariah Carey for Lady Lithium. Okay, ready? Steady, go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Lady Lithium. Happy birthday to you. There you go. Happy birthday. Hope it was a good one. Did you get to have cake? Because birthdays not birthdays without cake.
When she revealed who my surgeon was and where my weight loss clinic was on December 6th, at that point, anything prior before that, I didn't say a single thing about the surgeon, about the clinic.
Now, you may not have said it, but you showed a folder apparently. Like, my doctor is at this address, was literally like big cues, arrows pointing to it, like, wee. Look here for my doctor. I bet that was before December 6th.
Nothing. It was all me just talking
Oh,
about
we
how
got
I
all the
wanted
singing.
weight loss surgery. And that was only a week of me
Compared-
saying, oh, I'm going to contact a weight loss surgery place, blah, 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 blah. There's no possible way that she figured it out based on clues because I said nothing.
So how? Okay, so if she couldn't figure it out by the clues that you didn't drop, how did she figure it out? How did she figure it out? Did she pay someone? Did she go look at, like, is she tapping your phone? Is she listening at your walls with a glass? Does she know someone in Kentucky that's like sniffing around doorways? how are you going to say that she found out? That you're making it sound way more sinister than it probably was. You probably don't realize you were dropping clues when you were dropping the clues. Tell us. I want you to tell us how she figured it out then.
To indicate any surgeon. So there is a
Hello,
clip of me floating
Oceana.
around where I talk
Hello.
about,
Hello,
yeah,
Nick.
my surgeon
Hello,
has 2
Bernard.
robots instead of just one.
Oh,
People
she's
keep
in a
using
pit.
that
You are a
clip as a
person.
way
Hello.
to justify Narcoler doxing my
Hey,
surgeon.
Sachi
But the
Bell.
funny part is she doxed him December 6th. That clip, me talking about 2 robots, January 31st. That is a 2-month difference. So that clip that's floating around has nothing.
Is that 2 months? Hang on, wait a minute. I don't think she's mathing.
People keep using that clip as a way to justify Narcoler doxing my surgeon. But the funny part is she doxed him December 6th. That clip, me talking about 2 robots, January 31st. That is a 2-month difference. So that clip that's floating around.
Sweetheart, that's 7 days. That's not 2 months. January 31st, December 6th, that's 7 days. How was that 2 months? Did I not hear it correctly? Am I wrong? Did I not go
has
fast?
nothing to do with what Narcolert did. I just feel like there's a lot of like inconsistencies in what Narcolert is saying because she continuously tries to justify what she did. And if I can clear it up, then I'm going to. For the longest time, I felt silenced in a lot of
Oh yeah, because we're really, yeah. You are so unbiased. You're just going to state facts. You're renowned for a logical timeline with the truth, not manipulating, not twisting anything for your own benefit. Yeah, we can rely on Amber to tell us the truth. We can rely on Amber.
situations on my channel, and I'm just like not going to do that to myself anymore. There are things that I won't bring up, I won't talk about, but I have a voice and I will continue to use it at this point.
Oh yeah,
people wanna
advocate,
believe me or
girl.
support me or whatever,
Advocate.
I know that my feelings and the way that I feel regarding this whole thing is completely validated. But for now,
But feelings are not facts. Feelings is not truth. Feelings are just feelings. It's from your perspective on what you want the outcome to be. Feelings are not evidence. I feel like foodie beauty is blah de blah. That's not a fact. That's just my opinion. Your feelings are justified to you. I can disagree with those feelings and think you're fucked in the head, or you're a liar, or you're manipulating, or you straight up just not telling the truth. You're just trying to warp the situation. And I don't even think that this is to protect Amber, because Amber, until she kept talking about it, Amber did not look like the bad guy in this scenario. Amber was just like, meh, this is what happened. I was pissed about it. I didn't talk about it. And she was trying to make Narcolert look like the bad guy. And potentially she is the bad guy. But, you know, it's hard to tell. It depends on where you're sitting. But she wasn't looking like the bad guy until she just keeps flogging the topic. She keeps talking about it. And the more she talks about it, the worse she looks, the more manipulative she looks. Just let it go at this point. We can tell you're doing it because it's driving views, it's driving drama, we're stretching it out, we're sucking the life out of it. We get it. But until now, you weren't looking like the bad guy. You're starting to look like the manipulator at this time.
I think I am done talking about it in this video, but if you guys
In
have more
this
questions,
video.
whatever it may be,
In this
let me know
video.
and I will answer them for you guys. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is my new weight loss challenge that I want to do. I love a challenge. You guys know that
She totally loves a challenge. She loves the challenge. She doesn't like completing the challenge or completing the challenge, like becoming, like doing it and being like, oh, I beat the challenge. Woo. She just likes the idea of a challenge. Day 4, guys, of a new diet. So we didn't have to sit through the day 1 speech, thank God.
I don't succeed in them very much, but I recently reached a goal, 499, that I really wanted to reach.
Yeah,
and
I did
was
hear that
successful in
too.
And I'm like, you know what? Like, I just feel different in my brain and just the way that I think. And I feel like I really can be successful in this challenge. So it's actually pretty easy. If you guys want to do it with me, do it with me. I simply want to see how many days.
Disclaimer. Do not start a diet of 1,800 calories unless you have really talked to someone like a doctor, a PT, a dietitian. 1,800 calories is not a healthy amount for an average sized person to be eating, especially if they are heavily exercising or they are not a sedentary person. And you have more than, say, you have less than 20 kilos to lose. Do not do this diet and do not eat what she eats. Do not listen to anything she has to say as far as weight loss goes or diets or nutrition. Nothing. Talk to somebody who knows. And that is not me. And that is the most Fucking definitely not Miss Amberlynn Reid.
it takes me to get to 450 pounds.
Hi,
I'm a
Deb.
girly pop who
Deb,
loves numbers,
Deb.
so I love counting.
Deb, did you get your email? Have you checked the tracking? It should be on its way. Did the tracking number work? I need to know.
Days, and I will be doing daily weigh-ins for myself just because I do like that. I notice that when I do daily weigh-ins, I am
She
more
needs to know
focused
how
and
much she
aware on
pooped.
what foods maybe make me retain water or help me lose water weight, or just the amount of calories and the type of foods I'm eating. Like, I want to know, does my body agree with this or does it not? Because every body is different. So I don't know if I'm actually going to show on YouTube all the daily weigh-ins, but I'm definitely going to be doing them for myself. I did film for 4 daily
Exactly.
weigh-ins, so I will share that with you guys at the end of this. But what I am doing to lose weight is I am actually counting calories again. It's literally because I have to be aware.
Oh, I need to go. I need to write that down. I need to go looking why calorie counting sucks for Amy, because I know she's talked about it so many times and why it doesn't work for her. Because that's what'll happen. She'll be like, it didn't work for me. The maths was hard. It was too restrictive, and restrictive diets tend to make me want to binge. Blah, blah, blah. It'll be the same sad, stupid story all over again.
Of truly how much I am eating, because sometimes like I could eat something and feel very like dainty, like, wow, that was a great meal, etc., etc., and it was easily like 700 calories. It's like, when I'm not aware of those things, sometimes
She downplayed it. Hun, I'd love to know when the last time you had a 700 calorie meal. Like, anytime you order anything in, it would be over 700 calories just from the amount of rice that's in there. Stop it.
it can get messy. So I need to be aware. I need to measure my food. I need to take it more seriously, because
Yeah.
I'm at that point now, because I used this whole beginning of 2024 as a
The less exercise you do, the more you have to cut your calories. If you're an active person, and the reason for your inactivity could be because you're overweight, you've got injuries, or you've got a bad back, or your mobility is not fantastic. You have to cut your calories a little bit more to compensate for the lack of movement. Okay. If you're quite an active person and you restrict, that is not good, because you're going to be chewing up muscle. You're going to be tired. You're going to be dizzy. You're not going to be getting the nutrients to like rest, to sleep well, for your skin to regenerate, all those, like your brain to think properly. You need to function your body, function the activity, and then lose or maintain weight. That's how calories work. It's not just a matter of eat less, lose weight. Your body needs to run in the meantime, and that doesn't work right for everyone. That's why diabetics cannot have certain types of diets to lose weight. It's just because bodies are different. 2,000 calories, 2,500 calories a day, she should still be dropping weight like that. Like, if she's doing her mile walks every day.
a way of like intuitive eating, like making better choices, like let's cook more at home.
Yeah,
like
that's
when you go to the
right.
grocery store, have that grocery list so you are prepared. So I've spent almost 3 months doing that, and it has felt really good, and I have lost weight. I'm actually succeeding in that. Like,
yeah, you've done it for 4 days. Okay, fan-freaking-tastic. Now, Sachi, you're teeny tiny, and you know what works for you, right? You know what your body requires. You're teeny tiny. I mean, you could probably hella eat when you're super hungry, but people figure out what works for them. And if they can keep their weight in a range that they like, that's what they're going to keep doing. If you don't have a weight issue, you're just going to keep doing what you're doing, right? Because if it's working, why change it?
Yay me. So now I just feel like it's time to step it up a notch. So
Yes,
I am
me
counting my calories
too.
on MyFitnessPal. My goal is to stay below 2,000.
Healthy
I don't ever
weight.
want to go even near 2,000. So like if we could stay like in the 1,800 area, like that's good for me. So
Yeah,
right here, I'm
restrict.
actually gonna put, my
Indeed
4
is
weigh-ins.
restricting. It's a
You guys
perfect
can
plan.
see how I did. So here they are. All right, you guys. So here is to day 1. Let's do it.
Hello, it's ready.
All right, moment of truth.
It would be really nice if she put something on the ceiling that we could look at. Maybe a nice decorative wind lighting cover. Maybe a picture of her doing this or this. Just so we've got something to look at other than the corner of the ceiling and her really boring cornice and her vent. Come on, put something up there. Something maybe for your channel, like Amberlynn Reid, like ALR. Like, just, if you're going to show us the corner, show us something good. Jesus.
Truth, stepping on.
499.8.
Oh, you got rheumatoid arthritis.
Oh, 499.8. Okay,
Ooh,
queen.
you're 5'7", so you're tall.
Okay,
So
guys,
116
thank you.
kilos doesn't look like
Stepping
116
on
kilos
now.
on you, like it would on me.
97.4 pounds.
Oh, 497.4. Yesterday, I only ate like
I take shenanigans. I'm exactly the same height as Miss Amberlynn Reed. Are you calling me super short? I am a quarter of an inch under average, I will let you know. Under average. I feel like I'm an average height. I don't feel like a shorty patootie. I'm good, except I do have to hem pants a lot. Not so much now that my weight and my height are a little bit more regulated, but I still sometimes have to take the hems up on things. But I refuse to be called super short. I am not.
1,600 calories. So that definitely explains it. Okay, you guys, day 3. Let's step on the scale. Oh, before I do, yesterday I had about 1,800 calories. All right. So let's see.
In your
Hello.
bra.
It's ready.
All right, stepping on.
495.8 pounds.
495. Okay, 495.8. That
So she's lost. When did we work it out last time? Because she was last weigh-in that we heard, she'd lost 3.4 pounds. And so she's lost 7 pounds in 2 weeks. So she's on par. She's on par. Now, if she kept up this rate of weight loss, she'd be where she needs to be in 2 years. However, she probably wouldn't, because she'd probably lose the weight, but the skin would still hang and the weight wouldn't even out, blah, 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 because she'd have a lot of excess skin. But what are the chances that Amber, let's give it a month. Let's give it 4 weeks to see where she's at. Now, she's not gained back and is back over 500 pounds. I will twerk. I will twerk on stream if she's under 500 pounds in a month. Yep, I'm going to hold myself to... No, I won't twerk. I'll do something else. I'll make a King Cobra recipe. I'll do something less repulsive. I will cook something from King Cobra's recipe bank and eat it on a stream, okay? Like, well, if she's not back over 500 pounds, call me a lie.
is exciting. 480s. I'm coming for you.
Buzzball.
Okay, you guys. So today is
Probably.
day 4. Yesterday I ate around like in the
perfect.
1800s of calories. All right, let's
No,
go.
that's actually that is perfect shenanigans. That's perfect to your height.
Okay, stepping on.
But you've probably got a very small build as well, haven't you?
494.6 pounds.
494.6. Okay. I'm still losing, but that was definitely like a smaller loss than the day before or the day before.
Charlie's mum, because she's only been doing this for 4 days. So in the 4 days, she's lost 3 pounds, which is a lot, because she'd only, well, not a lot. It feels like a lot to her. She'd lost 3 pounds in like, I don't know, 10 days last time. So 3 pounds in 4 days is like, oh my God, I'm on accelerated weight loss. No, she's only been doing this for 4 days. So that's why she's so excited. That's why she's jizzing on herself right now. She's lost 3 pounds in 4 days. So she thinks, oh my God, that could be 6 pounds in a week. So I think if she sticks to this diet, which she won't, on 1,800, she should be losing about a minimum, bare minimum 10 pounds in a week. Absolute bare minimum. And if she adds in exercise every day, like her mile walks once or twice a day, if she adds that in on top of this 1,800 calories, I reckon she should be on at least 20 pounds in a week. 15 to 20 pounds easily. No way around it. But she's not going to stick to it, so it doesn't matter. She'll come out undepressed. I'm going through a lot, blah, de, blah. I return to food, yada, 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 yada.
That's okay. So as you can see, I am being successful.
Yay,
I've lost
it's coming.
5.2 pounds
coming.
and I'm literally only on day 4. Like, hi, queen. So now in this next segment, I filmed yesterday what I ate today because
I'll
I
put
kind
you
of
in my
wanted to
pocket
give you guys
shenanigans.
an example of like how I'm
No.
eating. Honestly, you guys, my
Da-da-da-da.
goal is to just eat at home, regardless of what it is for the most part. The only time I want to eat like restaurant food or whatever it may be is when I'm outside of my home. Because I find that ordering takeout has just been my go-to for so many years. And I really want to get out of that. Like ordering my food on Uber and having them deliver it to me. I don't want to do that.
Then delete
I am
Uber.
okay with going out with my mom or going out with friends or whatever it may be and eating at restaurants or whatever, because that's not something I do every single day. Whereas like I was ordering takeout like every single day. Like
We know.
I will say that
We know,
since I
girl.
have lived
We
in
know.
Oklahoma, that has lessened a lot. And as time went on, especially in 2024 in these last 3 months, like I don't order
She's
takeout as
eight.
much as I used to at all.
Shenanigans is
Okay,
8.
guys, so here is the first thing I am having today. It is just coffee, and it is 45 calories. So I will show you exactly what I use to put in my coffee.
Oh, great. We're going to
for
know
my
exactly
coffee,
what she's
it's
going to
10
use.
calories for a serving. I use
Mm.
the 0 sugar French vanilla coffee mate creamer, which is also 10 calories a serving, but I use a few servings of this. So yeah, that's where the calories come from in my coffee. Okay, guys, so for my first meal, I'm making some corned beef hash, which I have been loving lately. It is literally so good. Also, I'm going to be having some eggs.
It is literally salt, like salt up the wazoo, like that is literally cancer in a can. And I know I have Splendor and all that stuff, but until you can prove to me that it causes cancer, I don't want to hear about it. That is revolting. Why could she not cook up a pork chop or cook up a sausage or cook up a chicken breast or, I don't know, some turkey bacon? Why is she eating canned meat? Canned meat. Like, this is something that sailors would eat in the 1800s out of necessity, not because it tastes good. It's because it's not off. The name of the game was to not eat anything with botulism or E. coli. That's why they came up with canned meat, Ambi. I'm sorry to all those spam lovers out there, but fucking hell. Oh my God. Are you camping? Are you camping inside? Why are we eating canned meat?
Okay, so here it is complete. The corned beef hash is 340 calories. And then here is 2 scrambled eggs, which is 140. So for
That'd
my
be a
first
hell of a
meal
meal
is
though,
480
Charlie.
calories. So a lot of people are like, Amberlynn, why do you cook your
Totally
eggs literally until
slow.
they're like so cooked you just literally can't
You
cook
still
them
got
any
heaps to
longer?
go. You
As you
haven't
guys
missed
know, I have
much.
an egg intolerance, so the longer I cook the egg, the less likely I will feel sick. So if my scrambled eggs are
Oh, nah, her scrambled eggs are hella rubber. They are like shoe, the bottom of a shoe. I like my eggs barely cooked. I want them light. I want them fluffy. I want them to melt in my mouth. This is like glue that's dried. This is Elmer's glue that's dried up. It's nasty. That is not good eggs. Ugh.
cooked, like cooked, I'm not going to feel sick at all. But the other day I made a fried egg. The yolk was still a little, yolky, how people like it, how I enjoy it, but it made me feel
runny.
awful.
I love a runny
Like
egg.
I felt like I had the flu for a solid
Runny
3
egg
hours.
with
It did not
rice.
feel good.
Yes, please.
Plus,
With
you know what?
sesame
I
oil
prefer
and
my eggs
salt
like
and
this anyways. It
gochujang.
just tastes good.
Yup.
So with my first meal, I am having the sparkling ice in cherry limeade. I am not really a sparkling water girly, but I will say that this brand is my all-time favorite. So it is time for my next meal. My goal is
Oh my God. This is like kismet. I bought a frozen meal for work because sometimes I'm just busy and I haven't got anything prepped, but I don't want to go and buy because the only thing that around near me is like KFC at a service station, right? And I don't like to go and buy stuff from there because it's expensive and I always feel sick afterwards when I do, but I've got to have lunch. So I bought myself a little frozen shepherd's pie. It was just one of the on special ones. It was like $4. I'm like, oh, this is probably going to be like watery and gross. Hella good. I can't remember the brand. It was so yummy. It was actually like, I'm definitely getting this again. And it was a cottage pie, not a shepherd's pie, but a cottage pie. It was so good. And for a frozen meal, I was like, I did not expect that. I was expecting it to be a bit, and just fill me up, get me through lunchtime. But yeah, weird.
Just not order takeout while I'm at home and just stay under my calories.
Yes.
Well, I saw this in the frozen aisle. I didn't know that Chef Ramsay here made frozen food. So I was like, oh my God.
She's lost 3 pounds since last time. So she's now down to 495. So she's lost 6.4 pounds in 2 weeks. 2 weeks, she's lost 6 pounds. 6.4 pounds.
Love shepherd's pie.
Yeah.
So I got to try this. It is only 490 calories. So I currently have it warming up in the microwave now. So I'll show you when it's done.
497?
Honestly, it smells delicious and it looks really
5
good in my
pounds.
opinion. I will let you guys know what I think afterwards. And with this, I will be drinking this water. Okay, so update on this. I liked it a lot. Flavor-wise, I give this a good 9 out of 10. I did mix it all up though, which I should have showed you.
Panda. Why do you ask that question? Because there's something coming up in my little fashion thing later where she might pop up actually. Oh my goodness. Yes, I do like Gwen Stefani. I do. There's a lot of reasons I like her, and her music is one of them, but there are lots of reasons I really like her.
You guys,
do you like her?
It looked weird, but it didn't feel weird in my mouth. I am a texture girly, so that's like highly important to me. Will I get this again? Yes, but it's not something that I will get like frequently.
Yeah, that's something that I did not know until just recently, because we always call this shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie, as I've always known it growing up, is beef, mixed veg, your onion, Worcestershire, your tomato, tin tomatoes, or tomatoes, ketchup, whatever, with mashed potato on top with a bit of cheese. That's what I've always known as shepherd's pie. But my understanding is shepherd's pie is supposed to be lamb. Is that right? And cottage pie is beef. And I think maybe like just for me, culturally, we just call the beef version shepherd's pie. Is that wrong? Is that the confusion? Is that lamb is supposed to be the shepherd's and cottage is the beef?
Because I know it's not the greatest for me, but it was good.
Hella good,
Okay, you guys,
yeah.
so it is my next meal, and this is 614 calories.
Oh.
So we have some salmon that I cooked.
Does she say
in the air
that?
fryer, some jalapenos.
I know.
I love having jalapenos with this meal. I don't know why, but it's so good. We have some jasmine rice.
I've
a little bit of
only
soy
just
sauce,
learnt this. Hello,
sriracha,
Sarah
and
Hansen.
broccoli. So with this
Shepherd's
meal,
pie
I'm gonna
lamb,
have a
okay.
sun-kissed orange, 0 sugar. Okay, you guys, so it is my last meal, and I wanted something sweet.
My favorite evolution of Gwen Stefani is when she went through her Harajuku girl phase, and it's like the hollaback girl phase. I love that, and I love her styling now. And just, I don't know, I'm loving the Blake Shelton vibe. She seems calm, she seems happy, she seems chill. She just seems to be glowing, living on her little farm. I just imagine Gwen Stefani putting on like hella colorful, like galoshes, some like crazy ass, like big blue, babe, bright bloomers, oversized t-shirt, full makeup, platinum blonde hair, sleeked down to hell, feeding chickens and lambs and ducks and just living her best life. Just completely rural, but just amazing color and vibe and just her truly herself. I just love where she seems to be. Just, yeah. And I love her style. She's out there. She's wild, but it always seems to come together and look really, really good on her.
So I got these bagel thins, which are only 110 calories, while a regular bagel is over 200. So I like that it's like calories are pretty much cut
I don't
in
know.
half.
I haven't listened
And
to
then
a lot of her
I'm gonna be
stuff,
having a
but I do
serving of
like
cream
her.
cheese, which is 80 calories. And then this is 10 calories, and I'm having 2 servings of it. It's sugar-free strawberry
Ooh.
preserves. So it's pretty simple. I just set the object on here, and I see that a serving is 17 grams.
Okay.
So I just take.
So this calories thing is going to totally just fall out the window. And this is why it falls out the window for a lot of people, is all this time and effort. She's not a cook. She hates putting stuff together. It's just going to be like so time consuming, annoying to do the math, to do the weighing. Without prep, this is just so mind numbing. And then just having to calculate everything and just write everything down and remember where you were and remember what's left over and making sure you don't go over. What do you do if you need a snack because you've been extra active and you get extra hungry and you haven't had enough liquid? It just becomes too like a lot when you're not a busy person, because she's got nothing else to do all day except plan for the next meal. And that's part of the inging. So this is going to last all of, I don't know, maybe a week before we have a binge.
Take out how much I want. So I used 2 servings, so that was 34 grams. So I took out negative 34 grams. And then literally I just did the same process with the cream cheese. Makes it so much easier. So this is.
She could have kept that amount of rice in and then added another cup or 2 of cauliflower rice and mixed it all up and made the meal bigger and more filling, with still having the texture and the taste of rice, like tricking her brain. And then every time she makes it, she could just take a little bit less rice out until eventually she's not eating the rice, but her palate has changed to enjoy the cauliflower rice instead of actual rice. But
This is actually
that's
what it
just
looks
me.
like. I know it doesn't look the
Oh my
greatest. I mean, I
God.
think it looks kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'm just being biased, but this is delicious. It's such a great snack. And then
What
with
is
it,
that
I'm
on
having
there?
water. Okay,
Is
so
that
that was a
tomato
full
paste?
day of eating, and I want to say the
Jam.
whole day I felt very satisfied. I was fine. I didn't feel hungry.
Oh, well,
Nothing.
the
So that was a
belly
total of
stuff.
1,839
That's so
calories.
good.
I don't pay much attention to nutrition.
I
It's
bet
kind
you
of
feel
fun. You can actually
good.
pay for the
8
like, the
kilos. 8 kilos. Does that mean you've lost a dress size? You should be down a dress size a little bit. It depends on your body type, though. Maybe the top half, if you're a pair, But if you're an apple, you will feel it on your tummy more than anywhere else. That's amazing.
So you can see it all, which I do that. So just some like random
Fruit is
facts
not
from that is
sugar-free,
like
but
my
it's the
goal for
better
protein
for
was
sugars.
85, but I had 89 protein. My goal for carbs is like 213, but I had 164. I'm still able to eat.
I know from the outside they probably look very different, but sometimes when people are super different, they balance each other out. I think it's just your vibe. If you vibe on the same wavelength, I think no matter how different you are, you can like come to a common, their values and morals and the way that their life resonates may be more similar than what we see on the outside. He's chill, she's chill. They don't like the drama and the explosiveness of love anymore. They like a more stabilized, safe, like cozy kind of feeling. And I think both of them probably maybe didn't have that before.
Things like rice and stuff like that without my carbs.
I feel like they're cozy
400, like, trust me,
together.
when I'm not on track, my carbs is probably like upwards of like the 400s. Like, let's be real. But yeah, I just feel really good, and I will keep you guys updated on this for sure. Like, I just cannot wait to continue losing weight because how good I feel now, I literally can't even imagine how I'm gonna feel when I reach that goal of 450 and then I reach my next goal and then I reach my next goal. Like, I just want to be a goal crusher. I'm gonna be a goal crusher girly pop. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hey guys, welcome to a new video.
Oh, no, we're not watching it again. So this is where it is the motivation and the dopamine's there. I've lost 3 pounds and I'm feeling good. And then eventually that sort of starts to wane, and it's having something in place when the motivation starts to wane to kick it back into gear. And that's why we all have failed on diets before. That's why diets fail, is because you lose that motivation. Motivation's not always there. She's in motivation Lynn mode. Well, what happens when it gets boring and dull and you're sick of eating the same stuff all the time and your brain is just screaming out for some salt, sugar, deep fried, carby, cheesy crap? What are you going to do? That's the question. Now, we are doing the Maurice's haul. Now, Nicola Todd's not in here. Hi, Shakil. Hi, how are you going? I see you from last time. How is Kuwait? Are you okay from the flooding? Cream cheese and strawberry reserve. Okay, that, you know what? I would eat the shit out of that. I'd probably eat 1/2 of that bagel. And okay, I'm going to gross you out to the max, guys. With that bagel, with the cream cheese and the strawberry, I would actually take the cream cheese off. I'd put the strawberry jam on there. I'd put some scrambled eggs and some bacon rashers on it, and I'd eat it like that. Don't judge me. It is so good. Strawberry jam, bacon, and egg. Freaking the best ever. And on the texture of the bagel. Oh my God. I know. There's a fat girl still inside of me. She'll always be there. I'm doing well. Okay, so we're doing Glitter and Lasers. I have edited her. I've chopped her out. I've put in my suggestions. I've changed her voice. She's got a British accent a little bit this time, so she's a little bit more, I don't know, pleasurable. So now we're going to do some fashioning stuff. So if that's not your jam, I'm sorry, but that's what I like to do, okay? And I know a lot of you guys think it's a bit fun. So I do like the outfit she's got on. I don't understand why we're wearing a tie-up shirt with a metallic textured skirt or pants. I don't know. I'm not sure why, but I like the color combo. I don't know if I like the shirt with the top, like the style of shirt, but I do like the color combos together. And the shape is good for her though. It's as good as it's going to get. Okay, but let's get going. This is going to be so fun. I love bagels. Bagels with cream cheese reminds me of my honeymoon, because that's what we ate almost every morning before we went out, because there was a Starbucks in the hotel in Vegas because I got married in Las Vegas. I stayed at the Hard Rock Hotel, and we'd go downstairs to the Starbucks. We'd get a toasted bagel and we'd have cream cheese and a cup of coffee. And that would be our breakfast for the first week of our honeymoon. And so whenever I smell bagels, that's what it reminds me of now. Nicola! Nicola here. I know, Nicola. Now, you may be a little confused. It is going into my fall, my autumn. Our cooler weather is coming. It is not the same as when it comes for you guys, because we are just still warmish in Queensland. We don't get as freezing cold in most places here because we're along the coast. And I realize it is going to your spring. But the reason I picked this haul is because it's Maurice's, and we know that's a brand that Foodie loves. for whatever reason, but she always ends up getting the most nannery, oldest, weirdest, just fucked up shit from Maurice's, probably because her mum picks it out for her and her mum's like hell older. And because it's moving into my colder season where I need to be dressing a little bit warmer, not like snow weather, but just layers. So I wanted to see what her perspective of winter wear would be, because it's very different to the kind of like, yeah, we don't really do like the lumberjacky kind of look. We like a little bit of plaid. We are known for our flannels in Australia, but it's not as hardcore, and the pumpkin spice culture is not as big here. I think we're trying to adopt it. We're more like crumpets, teas, chai tea, hot wheat bix for breakfast. Like it's more that kind of stuff. We're not pumpkin spice kind of gals in the wintertime. Oh, sorry, in the autumn or the fall. Hi, Upside Day. Hello. Krispy Kreme. It's me. I live somewhere hot as hell. Mm. So what do we think, guys? Do we think this looks good? Do we think this looks good? Oh, English muffins are good. I do like those with a bit of mixed berry jam. That's so tasty. And real butter, not margarine. It's got to be real butter. Now, this top, wear a bra, number one. The color is revolting. This shade of yellow. How can you wear this shade of yellow and then this shade of yellow? How? That doesn't work. You're either one or the other because they are totally on different tones. Wear a bra, number one. Your boobs should not be an upside down frown. I don't even know how you get that shape. I do like the puff sleeves. This would be better with different pants or say a skirt. But these do not look good together. I don't. Maybe if the pants were this color and the print was on top, but this combo I don't love. And these are too small. Yeah, Doohickey lives here too. She knows. She knows. Oh, no. Oh, no. I did it again. I hate it when I do this. I don't know why. There's something wrong with me. I'm just completely an idiot. There. Right. Okay. Sorry, guys.
Smaller waist, you can cinch these in so
Margarine
you can get,
is
you know,
an
snatched.
abomination.
Now with it, I have this really cute
You are
embroidered
so
baby doll
sweet.
top.
You're oi, dickhead.
And you know
See there?
what?
I was
It's
waiting
got a
for
little bit of a
someone.
peplum because you know what? For some reason,
You need to put an oi dickhead in the chat, or I'm not. I need to see something all the same, or it doesn't draw my eye to the side because I see here and I don't see here, and I do it every single stream. I hate it. I hate that I do it.
peplums are back.
Okay. So let's just go back a little, just a little. Okay. Now
Just
this
so
is
you
one of
know,
my
this
pet
drawstring.
peeves. She does not steam anything. What's wrong with getting a rolly rack, a steamer, and steaming them and hanging them up in the outfits and just having them there on the side with your rolly rack? Why are we taking them straight out of the packets and just putting them on? You're not showing them to their best advantage, and we hate this outfit, right, guys? We hate it. Oops, I did it again. I didn't play the footage. I'm a numpty.
String is fully functional. So if you're like me and have a little bit of a smaller waist, you can cinch these in so you can get, you know, snatched. Now with it, I have this really cute embroidered baby doll top. And you know what? It's got a little bit of a peplum because you know what? For some reason, peplums are back.
Now, when it comes to trends and shapes and things, I don't follow that necessarily. Like if it's cropped and it suits my body and it suits the outfit, I'll wear it. But I'm not wearing a peplum just because it's on trend. If it does not work on my body type, I'm not going to do it. I don't think shapes are trendy per se. They should flatter your figure and the way you want them to flatter, not by the rules, just your style. It just should look good. You should be able to wear it. And just because it's peplum doesn't mean you should have to wear it. Yeah, the color looks terrible. Oh,
Now,
thanks.
if you've been watching my channel, you know one thing.
This is it's a t-shirt. It's a blouse dress. I'll show you it. It's actually a dress. I've worn it before. I've worn this one before. It's a dress. See? it's a little big, but I like them big. See, it's a little easy wash, easy wear, no ironing required. Oh, please don't clip that sound because that's embarrassing. Yeah, just a little dress,
My now that I love a little bit of Camp Girl chic.
No, this is from Cat Cut, this voice, because Nicola does not like her voice, so I try to change it because it draws the line in to give the appearance of a smaller waist if she didn't have it there, okay? Oh, Canberra's got to be absolutely killing you. It has to be. It's the voice is called Queenie in CapCut. I chose it because it's new and it's different, and I wanted to see what it sounds like, and I love it. I think it's really good.
And I recently also fell in love with sheep.
Yeah, same.
It's on yellow, my
Okay.
favorite.
Okay. Look, if you're living on a farm and you're working and you need something to cover your arms to protect you from the sun, protect you from the cold, protect you from the hay, if you're working outdoor like that, this is fine. And I could see her with a pair of like Blundstones on or something. But for cute camping, like even if you're trying to be cute for camping, which I don't understand, this is not the look. The shirt, this orange doesn't go with the yellow underneath. They are totally different. The green, I get navy green. It's like khaki is almost like considered a neutral. Why are we wearing tan clod hoppers? The pant shape and fit is just not happening. Wear a bra. I just can't say it enough. And the yellow is terrible on her skin tone. There's nothing. There's nothing with this outfit. Now, I have put my own suggestion in, which I think we missed because I was doing something else with this outfit. Oh, where did it go? Did I not put it in? Oh, I thought I'd put it in.
Now, if
I mustn't have done. I have done a suggestion for that outfit. And what was it?
you've been watching my channel, you know one thing,
maybe I didn't.
that I love a little bit of Camp Girl chic.
No, I did. I know I did. Let me see if I can pull it up. It'll be in my Canva. Maybe I forgot to splice that in when I did my editing. I was like, no, that's weird. I came up with an outfit for every scenario because that's what I do. Where is it? Oh, this one here. It is. And I like it. It's a good one. Okay, I'll just upload it. I thought I spliced it in. Maybe I went back. And cut it out. I undid something and I undid the edit in when I did that. Okay, I'll just do it this way. I'm sure I've cut the others in though. Just upload it and open it. Okay. There's no sound. Oh, why aren't you showing? Oh, there we are. Okay. Where are you? Pictures. No, it'll be videos. Oh, God, where did it go? Open. Oh, there we are. Okay. Let me show this one. Okay. So this is the outfit that I put in to replace the horrible yellow print pants and the yellow top. Okay. I figured if we want to stick with the yellow theme, let's do it. Hella wide pants, not pretend wide pants that barely fit because your legs are thick. You've got to go with an exaggerated wide leg. We're moving into colder weather, so we do a knit. So this is a good little shirt because if you wanted to get clever, you could layer a turtleneck underneath it or a layering shirt. You could use it like as a corset look, but for this look, we're going to pop it on with this little guy because it's cropped. You can pretend it's tucked in or just wear it over the edge of the hem, but it's long enough that it's going to cover everything up. And then if we want to have a neutral, instead of having khaki, we'll do denim because denim then can translate through other outfits. We almost want to have like a seasonal capsule. So we want to have things that will blend with other outfits we've got too. And since she loves these slidey type shoes, she's not afraid to wear tacky white shoes. So give her a pair of slides because it's like a transition from hot to cold. So she can take these pieces off as she needs them. So I figured that would be good. And these will translate to other outfits that I've put together as well. So what do you think of these? Oh, okay. Don't let the dog wait. Yeah, and you know what? Regardless of your body type, your body shape basically stays the same whether you're 100 pounds heavier or 100 pounds lighter. You are a pair at 200 pounds if you're a pair at 100. Your proportion stays the same. They just become a little bit easier to manage once you get to more of like height weight ratio. Like that's just it. Okay. Oh, Anola's here. Hello. You have shorts like that pattern. Yes, I know. These are like from Shein, but I've seen those ones, Doohickey. Those are too short for me to wear. I can't wear those. But that was the replacement outfit that I had for those ones. So we'll go back to what we were watching before. I'm hoping I cut all of them in and I don't have to do that every time. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I uploaded the wrong file. I hope not, because I spent ages on it, like ages and ages. And I just like to say I would like a round of applause for remembering to present the video that I want you to see.
And I've recently also fell in love with sheep.
Hi, Gal Charlotte.
It's
Hello.
on yellow, my favorite.
Ugh.
And then I saw this flannel and I was like,
Oh, we
okay,
don't need to hear it
fine.
talk about it again.
Khaki joggers.
Okay, so this is the outfit that I've put in to replace that outfit. Okay, so if Maurice's don't do good jeans for her, then find a pair of jeans that work. We must, as a pair, do dark denims. She's always buying light denims. It should be dark denim. No rendering, no details on the thighs, no ripped bits, no nothing. If you love that style, you have to figure it out and balance out the top a lot better because rendering just draws the eye to the thigh. Okay, it makes everything look out of balance. So boot, leg, dark wash jeans. We're sticking with the yellow theme so we can wear that little knit top underneath if we want to. And if we want to double layer this up because it's a bit cooler, we can do the white tee, the plaid shirt underneath, and then if we wanted to, we could put the denim over the top for extra and then a beanie on, you know, and if it gets even colder than that, we could do a puffer jacket. Now, these boots, these Timberlands are so cute. They've got the khaki, they've got the tan, they've got that, you know, outdoorsy look, but they tone with the shirt. They look great against the denim, but you'll be able to rock them with other jeans, leggings, other khaki pants if you wanted to. This would be cute for camping because these are water resistant boots. So if it gets a bit stodgy and a bit rainy and a bit snowy and a bit wet, it doesn't matter. You're not going to ruin your shoes.
I'm going to keep everything in this
Oh,
look.
yay. Wear the place
You'll probably
for it.
see this look again.
Okay.
So be prepared.
Now, I don't hate this look, except she's done the top, the reverse round the wrong way. She has itty bitty. She's on the itty bitty titty bitty. And when you're so full on the bottom half, you want your boobs not to look gargantuous or to look like a porn star or to look like some like Insta model. You want them to balance out the bottom half. We want the top half to look fuller and slim down the bottom half. So we've kind of done that with the color of the black. The cut's not very slimming, but the color is. It's a void for light, so it doesn't show as much stuff. But what we should have done is done a light top on top and then a darker shirt on the outside, or done two light tops instead of a dark and a light. It's giving more triangle on top, and the shirt's still not big enough. It's not giving that relaxed, cozy, I don't give a shit look. It's got more of a I'm squeezing into everything that I have here, trying my best. Okay, let's go forward and see if I spliced in what I should have.
Even fall if we don't have an outfit that is basically a washed tee with Nashville, a city I love. Some leggings, and these leggings by Maurice's are my favorite. If you go back and watch from years and years and years, I'm always standing.
Cross my fingers because I'm hoping that I spliced in my outfit.
I think they're called. They hold up forever and they're super comfortable. And
it's still not long enough. Okay, I did. Perfect. So we're going with the theme of the colors that she's got there. Red, blacks, and whites. So what I did instead, these are literally, I pulled these leggings from the Maurice, so they are the same leggings. They are called super softs. So we've done a tunic style dress. So if you're a taller lady and you're a plus size, go for a tunic style. It'll give you length and it'll give you a little bit of extra room to cover the tum and the butt. Unbutton it, just wear it like a shirt instead of a dress. And I put the Betty Boop underneath it because the colors all work together. It's like that mix and match print. And because I feel like she would probably wear something cutesy tootsy like this, it could be a car, it could be a favorite band tee, it could be whatever you like, as long as the tones of the colors match what's there. We want bright on the outside, bright on the top, dark on the bottom. Now I pull these funky boots too because I like them. They're easy pull on. You can wear them with dresses. You can wear them with leggings. You can wear them with jeans, but they tone really nicely with a matchy outfit. I just thought they'd be cute. And they're a wide fit too, so they'll fit her. Oh, it's because you've been watching her with me.
And fight me in the comments because I will win. Don't take that from me, Gus. Don't take that from me. Oh,
I think what a lot of people do when they're obese is like they think everything needs to look tinier, like everything, where it's more aesthetically pleasing to be balanced, where the top and the bottom match. So it's not to look skinny, but to just look balanced. Balanced at any size is more flattering. However you achieve that, it's by what the eye will read and perceive. Those are rules. The eyes will fall here, it looks there. If the color is bright, the eye's going to travel. If it's got a pattern, the eye will move around with it. These are not just things that we make up in our head. This is science. So if you want everyone to look at your voluptuous thighs and that's the look you're going for, then you need to dress in the styles that will accentuate those. Wear cuts that are oppositional to things that will make them look slimmer and less big. So you dress for how you want your body to appear. I dress from an even state of mind. So I try and wear cuts that balance me out. If I wanted to show my booty more, if I wanted to show my titties more, if I wanted to show my thighs more, I know how to to twist my body, my outfits to make those particular parts of my body accentuated. That's what it's about. That's how dressing to body shape works. Either balanced or to emphasize the parts that you want to emphasize. And you use that by using color, print, texture, and cut.
Oh, like this is so cool. I have not seen one like this.
Natural,
I love the colors.
I
love the teal and like a teal flannel. Yes, please sign me up. Now with it, I got this t-shirt and it's
nothing steamed. It's all crinkled. It's literally come out of the packaging. She's got a 2 million plus audience and she won't even steam the clothes and hang them up beforehand. Just I don't get it. I don't get it.
It's a secret garden, but it's like a skull. Like it's a skull in a garden. I was like, fall, y'all. We like skeletons during the fall.
No, she bought skeletons because that was the graphic tee that was on offer at the time. It had nothing to do with she likes skulls for fall. I don't understand why she even picked this graphic tee to go underneath with these. It's off-white. It's got yellows and pinks in it. It doesn't, I mean, it doesn't match. It doesn't look good with the plaid. It's weird. I don't get it. And the pants. They've got a high waist. That's all I can say. That's all I can say.
And I do typically buy my t-shirts.
The ballet flats with this is killing me. I hate the ballet flats would probably work if she was wearing those pants with like a dress shirt for work and maybe a coat over the top. That'd be cute. But not with like the plaid, like a casual plaid-y outdoorsy kind of thing. I don't get it.
And one size up because I like them big.
That shirt fit you. It wasn't oversized. Sorry.
Like, and I'm kind of in a baggy mode right now. So I did get.
She's in a baggy mood, guys. Baggy.
With
Everything's
I found
baggy.
These super cute leggings in like a teal that I thought would bring out the teal in the flannel. And these are more of like a flare leg.
Okay, so this was my alternate. Now I couldn't find blue because she talks about how it's too much blue and she doesn't really like blue. So this jacket is actually from Maurice's. I'm like, why don't you buy this one, girl? This one looks like it would fit. Again, it's a longer line flannel. It's in colors that we know suit her. She wants to wear leggings. So I've got her some like cargo leggings that are easy wash, easy care, pull on waist, stretchy. This is longer. It'll cover up the trouble spots. I've got her this top is from Shein. I just thought it was cute, like paper chaser. Like I just kind of feel that fits with her vibe a little bit. And it tones back with this. It's got a little bit of edge to it. And then a neutral shoe. I actually love these boots. I love these little pull-on boots. And you could mix and match these things with other things. She could do this with the dark blue jeans. She could do this with the black leggings. Like these are all mixy-matchy type things as well. It's not just one use and we're done. This could go with the white shirts and the denim jacket. It's all about mixing and matching and making multiple outfits. Hi, Kelly Dusty. Hello.
I think this is a good example of not my finest work. I just take the pants, add the flannel. It's giving smart.
I did came up with a second outfit because I hated those pants a lot. I don't know why. She just stays away from denims. Come on. Don't buffer, I'll kill you. Oh, I shouldn't say that on YouTube. I'll ill you real bad. Oh, why?
Flannel. And these are more of like a flare leg.
Okay. I did come up with alternate outfit too. I did that with some of these because I just don't like what she put together. I like to stay true to what they are wanting. So I've pulled out these white Tims. So fresh and so clean. She loves a white boot. She loves a white cowboy boot. So I think she'd probably like a pair of Tims. Tims are forever. They last. They're comfy. They're wide fit. Like she doesn't have to worry that she's not going to be able to find a pair that fits her. Some nice wide leg, rustic, grungy looking denims. Same shirt, same top, cuter outfit, better body balance, and the shoes actually work. But she won't ever buy anything that actually suits her body type. Whatever.
I think this is a good example of not my finest work. I just think the pants and the flannel, it's
The
giving
shirt is
Smurf.
ridiculously tall.
It's
small.
giving full Smurf. That is 100% what it is. It's too much blue. They also
It's not actually giving full Smurf at all because that's not the color of Smurfs. It's giving you too tight. Everything looks too tight. It's giving me sausage roll.
also feel like this flannel runs really small in the
Mhm, she
shoulders
does.
and arms, or maybe I'm just
Yeah, I
terribly
know.
ripped.
They're always
But it's just I don't like the way it fits,
tight.
and it's weird because the t-shirt is quite big, and
It's
this
not
are the
quite big.
same
It
size,
fits
so it's a
you.
little confusing. And even the leggings at the waist is a little bit big too. So this is sized funky, and
Okay, there's no talking with this one. I cut it out because it was all just blah, blah, blah. But basically, I feel like that's a really bad angle. Let me pause it a bit better. Okay. So these are wide leg pants. The fabric is a jersey knit, which is not good. These would be better if they were a crepe or a stiffer fabric, because anything that just clings to a shape is not great. We need a little bit more structure in the pants. So maybe like a two-way or something like that. This is getting closer. I just don't feel like it's her style. I don't feel like this is cool enough. It's not funky enough. It's not edgy enough. It's getting close to where we need to be, but it's not her. You can feel it that it's not her. She tried something and it didn't work. I like the idea behind this one, but I don't love it. And I don't like this shade of green on her. It's mucky. This is what I picked. The same boots from before, a little bit of a more pronounced, stiffer fabric, utility shirt with some rendering, a bit funky, a bit chunky. She could wear a white basic shirt, the shirt from before that we had. She likes her designer bag, so I've got a cute little YSL to sort of like just give it a little bit of pop. And then these Air Force Ones. Oh my God. I want these shoes. I want them. I went looking for them to see how much they were. I don't even know if it's Australian. 965 Australian dollars for these Air Force Ones. Or that could be American, but I freaking love them. I want them so bad, but I'll never buy them because they're ridiculously expensive. But I feel like that would be cute underneath her palazzos. It'll tie in with the shirt. She could do dressed up. She could do this casual. And these pieces, again, can mix and match together with what we've done in the past. Like this outfit, you could put that plaid, long plaid yellow one on it. You could put the purple one on it. You could put the denim jacket over it and do the same shoes. Like it all mixes and matches together. This with the white shirt and the denim jeans and those shoes or these boots or the white Timberlands, it all works together. And it will slim down her thighs immeasurably. Anything that will hit her mid-thigh will make her cut her legs off completely
the best
from the outside.
Now, if you've watched this channel, you know I love a good pair of pajamas. Give me some good gym jam. I want my
I know they're so cute,
pajamas
right?
to
I love them.
hug and caress my body. I want to feel loved by my.
She's getting moist over pajamas. And I mean, who doesn't get moist over pajamas? We spend so much time in jammies, right? We want soft, we want stretchy, we want comfy, we want like cute, we want to look cute. And for those of us that are in relationships, we don't always want to look like a hot mess when we go to bed, right? Sometimes we want to look a little bit cute. We want to wear the right colors, but we still want to be comfy. We don't want to look like hot messes. So jammies can be, important to pick the right ones. I don't know why Anna, I know why Anna goes with these because she likes a theme. She likes to theme for this season. But these jammies, so I did pick some alternate ones for her as well.
My sleepwear, and I feel like
But, you know,
Morpheus
jammies are kind of like, they're not really fashiony, so it's
far,
fine.
and I can't wait to show you. So our first with
Mm-mm.
the t-shirt. The t-shirt
No,
is
natural. This is the compromise I have made with myself. I will buy thrift store clothes. I will buy cheap Kmart clothes. I will save my money. I will wait for things to be on sale. One thing I will not do is buy cheap shoes. Now, I'm not into labels, but I'm into quality, and I have got problematic feet. So if I save my money in other areas, I can afford to splash out on good shoes. But $935 or $965 is like redonk. If I can't have the real ones, I don't want them at all. I will go and buy 5 pairs of Converse or 5 pairs of Vans before I get fakies. I want the real deal or I don't want them at all. You know, quality over quantity is my thing.
dead soft. Like, this is the softest t-shirt I have felt
Oh, she
in
does?
a very long
Oh,
time. Hold on, I'm just
wow.
gonna break them apart.
Well, she
'cause
does a
they're
little bit.
attached. Don't be codependent, because I would 100.
Don't be codependent. Okay. So she hasn't even broken them apart from each other. Like, prep your clothes. Would you do, it bothers me she doesn't do anything to make these non-wrinkly.
% wear
And, I can understand not washing them, but
this shirt on its own.
I
Pumpkin
don't
Spice
like
Girl.
these.
I can wear
But
that as
they're
a normal
jammies.
tee.
What's
Don't
to
tell me
like,
I can't,
right?
because I will. And then these little leggings. Well, I
They
guess
do
they're
look
joggers
comfy,
with
though.
pumpkin spice, and they are so soft, guys.
Mm-hmm.
But I am very snobby when it comes to pajamas, and I am pumped to try these on because I think they are going to be my new.
Now I'm like her. Like, I literally wear different pajamas every night. I don't wear back-to-back jammies. I just don't. I have a different set of clothes every day, different jammies every day. But I usually just wear soft cotton dresses and stuff like that. Shorts, singlets. It's hot. And probably because we sweat as well if you don't have your iPhone on. Yeah, of course you can. Look, it depends on your body type. Beach flower. It depends on your body type. But if you've got to, it depends. You've got to, yes, yes, pretty much most people can wear wide palazzo pants, but it also depends on what you wear on top, and they have to be the right length. You don't want them scraping the ground, but you don't want them to be too far up on your ankles. If you have no hips, no butt, no thighs, you might find they look a little crazy because you don't have much leg to sort of like flop about in. I would probably maybe think of another one, but wide leg pants pretty much suit everyone. They're like the wrap dress version of pants. They flatter most body types, but yes, but you have to make sure they are the right length. And if you're a short person, match the color of your shoes with the color of your pants. It'll make your legs look longer and it'll make you look taller. But yes, you can.
And I love the little mugs. Okay, so that's option
Yes.
1. Oh,
What are your PJs?
spicy.
What are you wearing? What are you wearing, Natural Ginger? Tell us.
This one is so cute, and I've
Like, these are a bit, is it just me or are these just a bit ho-hum? Like, she's so jazzed about pajamas. Like, she wants them to touch her body. But wouldn't you want something like cute, like a little bit fun? There's some pajamas on Shein that I've seen that are little ghosts, like 2 little specters on the front, and it's got boo bees on them. And I want to get it only because I think it would make my husband laugh because he's a booby fiend and it's a pun and he loves puns and dad jokes. And I just think he would laugh his ass off if I walked out in this shirt that says boobies for my pajamas.
love the
black and white and
pants.
paisley.
I love
Ooh,
the plaid probably
fancy.
more than the cups. I like the
Beige
t-shirt
with
on
brown
the other
heart,
one
blood
better,
brown
but
jeans.
look at that fun fall plaid. The
Yes,
orange a little
it's
bit.
giving very sleepy punk emo British rock 60s look, isn't it? But not in a fun way. And why is she wearing ballet flats? Why is she wearing ballet flats? Does she not like to touch the floor with her feet? I would think she would have like little fluffy slippers or something if you're doing like pajamas or just socks.
Bit of oatmeal, very soft again. And this one comes with a skeleton playing in the leaves and is long sleeve. So my ideal pajama situation is actually these pants with this shirt.
So as a pear shape myself, I usually run into this problem with pajamas. The pants don't fit great, but the top is really good, or they're just too big overall. It's a lot better now that I've lost a bit of weight. I'm a bit more evenly, like I'm not as out of whack proportionally wise, but my hips are still too big, my butt's still a bit big, and my hips are certainly wide. So anything button down pulls. So I like to get like pull on pants with like a t-shirt style over the top. I love me a hoodie in winter because my ears get really, really cold. So I like to put a hoodie on. I know a lot of people don't like to sleep in hoodies, but I like them. So I like pajamas where I can find a hoodie top. My absolute favorite winter pajamas that I've got is like a nightie that goes to my knee, and it's fluffy, like it's full plush, like it feels like a plushy toy. And it's got a little black hood with like bear ears on it. And it's got a Kanga pouch at the front, so I can put my phone and stuff in it. So if I'm watching TV, I can just put my phone in there and then I can watch it. I absolutely love it. It is so incredibly warm. I wear it when it's really cold and I put leggings underneath it because I need to cover my legs. And it feels like I'm wearing a plushy toy. I love it.
That's the dream.
$20, best and less. Okay, so these are the jammies that I picked out instead. This one, simply because she wants something pumpkin-y. She wants it to be seasonal. But I picked the blue because I think that's a better color for her. And black pants because then she can mix and match with all the other tops. Like she could put that one together and then she could put that one together and then that one can go with that one. She can't wear those two together, but, you know, and socks. Just that, and that. That's a cute little outfit. She could wake up in the morning. The UPS man's knocking on the door to deliver a package. She could just put her hair up in a bun, wipe her eyes, open the door and not look like a total mess. This is easy because she could easily just, like, you know, grab a car keys, run down to Starbucks and then come home. Totally fine. Nobody's going to know it's her pajamas. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but these socks here are customizable bed socks. Found them on Shein. I made them up. You pick the socks and then you pick the photo and then they will superimpose the picture on the socks and then you can get them made up for about $13. I just thought that would be cute to put on your feet, you know, at nighttime when it gets really cold. But these are cute, easy, simple. I don't know about the zip, but I couldn't find like a non-zippy one in the color that I wanted. I don't like zips because they are a bit scratchy and a bit whatnot when you're sleeping, but I figured these might be better alternatives for her, you know. And then what I've done.
Rest of your day. I will what? Yep, check you later. And peace.
Peace. So what I've done now is I've just picked I've made up a couple of extra outfits that I thought would be good core pieces for the fall season. And these are things that you should have in your wardrobe as a pear-shaped lady. Okay. So number one, an Empire line denim dress, whether it's something a bit more tailored than this, or if it's got a soft shape like this. If you've got a bit more of a tummy, fantastic. Knee length, beautiful dark denim. Fantastic. We love it. High neck, makes your boobs look bigger. Opaque tights. Pears have heavy legs. We have heavier calves. We have heavier thighs. So sometimes we want to wear a dress, but we don't necessarily want to wear thick leggings or pants underneath. So a 120 denier stocking is absolutely essential for winter. Goes under your dress. We have heavy ankles, so sometimes we struggle with boots. Our calves are a little bit big. Our ankles are a little bit thick. So something with a low low ankle height that zips up, nice and easy to get on, nice to step into. A thick, solid heel because we have thick calves. We don't want a thin heel because it's going to look like we're just going to completely break the heel. So we want to match our hose with our shoes. So if I've got tan boots, I wear a chocolate brown hose. If I've got gray boots, I wear a gray hose, and so on and so forth. You match the color with the boot or the shoe that you're wearing. It will make your legs look long and it'll look more balanced. A belt. Pop a belt on this or pop it over the jacket, over the dress. I like this flannel because it's like the colors are nice. They're primary colors. They're like everybody can wear red pretty much. Pop it over, or you could wear it as a dress with the belt. These pieces are fantastic. The other thing I like about this dress, it is a button down. So if you wanted to, you could use it as a dress as well. A little tight fitted dress underneath it, jacket over the top, put the belt, everything else works together. I like pieces that move and you can make it into other outfits too. Okay, and I've got another one. Holla Back Girl is. So this is another little outfit. Now, she likes the cowboy boot. So I've picked this little Cuban heel cowboy boot with a silver tip. Same super soft leggings, a tunic dress with a tie waist. Normally, I don't do too many button-down dresses, but this looks like an A-line. She loves a good hat, and we're using that YSL. So this would be a good option. But then this could also, you could literally put any other top that we've looked at today with these three pieces, and you've got different outfits: the red one, the yellow one, the purple one, the denim dress, the denim jacket with a shirt. These core pieces could literally make you a whole bunch of different outfits. Now, Anna struggles with shoes. Okay, what have we got here? As long as you read through the description, make sure order off their measurements, chances are it will be accurate. Yes, sizing is weird. Now, a lot of people are like, I'm not going to order from online because my sizes are always weird and strange. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I know that a lot of the sites that I have that now have a true size app that is part of their like websites. So you can go on there, it's like, what's my size? And you click on it and you put in your details and you tell them, like, if you wear Target clothes, what size do you normally, what kind of other brands do you wear? And they'll ask you how tall you are and what your age is and your weight, and put it in, and they will recommend what they think that size and that item should be for you. That's a great way to shop online as well. I don't know all websites do it, but I know a lot of them do now. You just got to take time to fill it out, get a profile, and then if they are used on that website, you'll just be able to log in and it'll tell you what your size is. So it'll make shopping a lot easier. The only way to know a lot of the times is trial and error. Only order from places that will give you an address and a returns policy. Do not buy from anyone that does not have a physical address and a very transparent refund policy, because they will duck you around. I've had a website trying to negotiate my return. Oh, we'll give you $15 and you can just keep the item. No, I paid $60 for these pants. I don't want them. They don't fit me. They don't look good. I want to send them back and get a full refund. Like, they're trying to negotiate with me. I'm like, hell no. I'm sending them back and you're going to give me a full refund. Make sure they are transparent. It's trial and error. And then eventually you'll get the gist. You'll know how they fit. They run a bit big. They run a bit small. But it's not a problem as long as you've got a good refund policy. Just be very transparent about what that is before you order. Now, Gangster's Paradise. I'll take the LV. I know, I love that purse, right? It's so cute. Now these shoes, I've picked these for Anna, and these are all of the ones that I've used except these little sandals. She already owns a pair of sandals similar to these. She's got like beigey colored ones, like really nude colored ones. These ones would be good for like with the denim dress, with some of the tunics, the leggings, and then you can move into the boots. These ones are from, I don't know where these ones are from. I think they're from Shein. Tim's, we got your Tim's. We've got, these are, I don't remember. I think these are from Shein. I think these three are from Shein. And obviously these are Nike Air Force Ones. These are basically all she would need for every outfit for fall moving into winter, the transition season. And she could probably, without these ones, these would probably all cost her up. She could probably spend $1,000 on boots, and then that's all she'll need. And she could use them for a couple of seasons as well, depending on how much she wears them. Like, if you buy the right things, they will last you. And if you buy classic things, they will last you for a long time. Oh, those white Tims scare me a bit though. They do frighten me a little bit. Okay. So now, this is what I'd like to do now. I've been talking about this for a little while. Oh, stop sharing that one. You're going to know what my viewing history is like. What is my viewing history like? I've got true crime, K-pops, true crime, K-pops, Karens, K-pop, lawsuit stuff, K-pop. Yeah, I have a really interesting mix of stuff. Okay, now what I want to watch now is this body cam thing. I've been talking about it and I've hyped it up so much. I hope it's not a flop. Is the one where she's a YouTuber called Unstoppable somebody. I can't remember her name now. Unstoppable Morgan, her name is. And she got arrested one night. body cams filmed. It's been released. This happened about 10 months ago, I think. And she made a comeback to the YouTubes. She doesn't seem to be too active on the YouTubes anymore, but she was a woman that traveled around. She was a travel vlogging channel. And I never watched her. I'd never heard of her, didn't know anything until I watched this body cam. And you do not need any background whatsoever on this woman to watch this and just be like, oh my God, I'm so invested. And you kind of like, oh, I immediately went to see if she was still vlogging and stuff. She kind of does, but you don't get the drama. But I just wanted to watch this with you because it was so good. It was so good. And I was just down with it. I loved it. Okay. YouTuber falls. Okay. You like the white boots? I love them. But could you imagine trying to keep them clean in the rainy, like the weather? I'd be so paranoid. Oh, I'd be so paranoid that I would scuff them or step in something and just dirty them up. Like, but they would be so beautiful with the right outfit though. Oh my God. I'd love to get a proper bona fide genuine Tims. I've got fake Tims from Kmart that I wear in the wintertime, like the tanny mustardy colored ones. But I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking for when I go to on my career trip, I'm thinking about maybe looking at some of those water resistant ones for the snow. I'm just, splurging a little bit on the jacket and my boots because it's going to be cold when we go. I don't want to be cold and I don't want water coming into my shoes. So I'm thinking a pair of really good Tims might be the way to go. Okay. Oh, thanks. Thank you. Oh, frick. Yeah, it is. It's the rainbows, but it's just because I like bright colors as well. And it just kept coming up all the time when I was looking through the website and I was like, damn, I should just get it. It's not expensive and I've got it and I really love it. It's just the fabric's a little bit warm for the summer, but now it's starting to cool down a little bit. It's not so bad. Okay, so I've shared it. It's up. So this one is called YouTuber Falls in Love with Obsessed Fan. Instantly regrets it. This is so juicy. I love it. Please chime in with your comments. I want to know if you like it as much as I do. It goes for 32 minutes. It's not hella long, but oh my God, she's nuts.
I fell in love with a freaking stalker. And how dare you? And you know what? Go to sleep tonight and sleep on your pillow and know what you did to this woman.
The one in my crack says the world is my oyster in my crack. Leave it up to YouTube, Leave it up to YouTube.
Oh, so basically what this channel does, which is, by the way, is called Ewu Body Cam. They do like lots of true crime stuff. I'm probably going to get copyright struck. I don't know. But they show a little bit of the crazy and then they lead you back into the story. So if you don't already watch this one, a lot of the times I'll show you like a teaser of how crazy it gets. And then they show you the lead up to how they get them into the car.
This is Morgan, better known to her thousands of online followers as Unstoppable Morgan. And in the summer of 2023, she proves that the name is earned. Taking some time off from her usual travel videos, Morgan immerses herself in a summer romance that turns into a
Oh, shenanigans. Okay, put a one. We'll just do a basic bitch style. Put a 1 in the chat if you are not secretly on the sly obsessed with body cam, DUI arrests, videos, like just body cam stuff. Because I am. I've been watching it for months and months, like a long time. True crime, yes, but the body cam stuff is, oh my God, it's all over my feed. I love it. We need to probably play like body cam bingo with some of the DUI arrests and just tick off the performative stuff that they do. Like literally there's like a playbook to drunk bitches who complain at cops.
living nightmare of venomous allegations and twisted mind games involving money,
True
reputation,
crimer. Me
and even
too.
violence.
1.
The question, is Unstoppable Morgan the innocent victim of this madness, or is she the architect?
And now he has my dogs. Now he has my dogs.
Oh, you should watch them. They're so good.
Dogs.
It's August 16th, 2023 in Sparks, Nevada.
And there are ones where that you've seen. My favorite ones are when you see the characters that you've seen before pop up again. Oh, we have to watch that. What's her name? I'll find her because she comes up on my feed a lot. Shakira, she made up a name like Shakira Shabottoms or something like that. And she's been up twice in the last couple of months because she just loses the shit. It's like the screeching is insane, but it's just like, it's literally like Chantal throwing a tantrum. They just have no self-awareness.
And the Washoe County Sheriff's Department gets a very
Me
unusual
too,
call.
me
Hi,
too.
I'm calling to report
Kelly
a
does as
crime.
well.
Okay, what crime?
Extortion.
Okay, where did this occur?
It occurred online. I had called the FBI last night, and they told me I needed to notify the local authorities as well.
Okay, is the computer at your house where this happened?
No, it's being done via social media.
Okay, what is her relationship to you?
She's my ex-girlfriend.
Okay, and what exactly was the extortion that she made?
She wanted $400,000. She made a post saying that she got a black eye, but she didn't say how.
Does this not scream of like Nada and Chantal? Like, I know he didn't go this far with them, but this back and forth and this story and his story and her, it's just giving me Chantal Nada vibe.
How, or that it was me.
No,
She
dear, I'll be
alluded
fine.
to it and made several other posts after that.
They know we like messes. And I think if you like true crime and you like girl world, body cam stuff is like that. It's the natural progression, I think. And because they're on the uptake, the algorithm's just flooded with them.
And actually,
I think they're the new
again,
mukbang.
say she wanted to be quote unquote paid out. She said, "Buy me out like the last kick you bit, 400K."
It's not every day that a call comes into 911 reporting an alleged online extortion, but as we'll soon hear, that's only the tip of the iceberg when it comes to John's extraordinary story.
Okay.
There are ones that I just have to click off. Natural. There are just any of the ones where like mums and kids and stuff. I can't watch those. Mass shooting ones, I can't do those. There are just certain types of ones that just hit me, and then there are the others that are just like, okay, it's not like I don't feel empathetic, but they just don't like. I mean, I can't mentally handle them. So yeah, but I think there's a few that are going to be coming up from what's happened in Australia in the last couple of weeks. We've had some major stuff happening. We've had a mum that went missing, and it turns out one of our former AFL players' sons was the person who did it. He was 22. The cop that killed his lover and his ex-boyfriend and his partner, that was a whole thing that was all over the news internationally and locally. We've had a couple of ootings. I feel like we're going to see them on Coffee House Crime and that chapter and stuff like that in a couple of in a few months when it's all sort of like a little bit more resolved.
And I'm not on that property, by the way. It's only her.
Oh no.
Where were you?
I've been sleeping on a dirt road up in the desert up north of there.
Okay, we need you to meet with our deputies to take a report. So where do you want to meet at?
Could we meet
I
at
find it
my
hard too,
office?
Deb.
Okay, sir.
The dispatcher has deputies meet him at his office later that morning. It's there that John shares the stormy tale of a romance gone sour. We also find out that this isn't John's first contact with the Washoe County Sheriff's Office this week.
Yesterday, I responded out to the house for a wellness check for her.
I was here.
She was kind of in an emotional state yesterday, so it wasn't super clear. So just kind of when you guys started dating.
We started online dating, phone, distance relationship,
And how did you meet her?
online. She's a YouTuber.
Okay.
She has an online presence.
Okay.
He slid into the DMs, guys. He slid into the DMs. We've got Cobra. We've got Nal. We've had Nada. We've had Chantal. We've had Gawley Bread. We've had Jessica. We've had other people that I'm not going to mention. Like, what is happening in the DMs? I get Natural Ginger. I get Unpaid Road. I've got Skinny Queen. It's usually recipes. How you going, girl? Funny memes, cute photos. None of this, hey, do you want to like come visit me crap? Like, obviously, I have really boring DMs. Not that you guys are boring, but you know what I mean. I'm not getting hit up to be whisked across the country and like sailed away to places. That's just, what are you doing in your DMs, guys?
John goes on to explain that just like thousands of her followers, he was a fan of Unstoppable.
Mr. Ballin, my husband really likes Mr. Ballin. there's something about him that just makes me go a little, it's not that he's bad. I don't like that style of true crime. I think the only one where I like where the person sits in front of the camera and tells the story like that is Crime Zone. I don't like anybody else who does like the person telling the story like that. But my husband does like Mr. Ball, and he likes all his stories and stuff.
Morgan's YouTube channel. The pair met online and started dating.
I can't do
Soon,
animal.
he
No,
invited her home.
I can't do animal. If they talk about it or mention it a little bit, I can't. I'm immediately out. I click off because I can't hear it, and I don't like it when people bring up that they're on the spectrum as well. That triggers me a lot too because I feel that I don't like. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like how they try and blame it on the spectrum, being on the spectrum. I hate that because there's personality and then there's the spectrum, and they're two separate things because not all people on the autistic spectrum are psychopaths.
Had these ideas about, what she wanted to do for her next project, for her channel, and this and that. I got space. Why don't you come on out this way? So she came out this way, stayed for about a week. She went up to Idaho for a couple of weeks to go tour some hot springs and film content for her YouTube channel. We had still been talking on the phone,
Okay, guys, I haven't done this for ages, so please give me a tiny little bit of leniency. Little 7. Oh, yes, I am. I am BTS Army. I have been BTS Army since 2017. I have seen them 3 times in concert when they went to New Jersey and Chicago in 2019. I haven't spoken about this, but I'm actually at that point where I have got the go-ahead for my trip to Korea in, I think it's going to be February of next year, so it's still going to be cold. But yes, I'm going to Korea in February of next year. So yes, I am 100% Army. I am not Jungkook bias though. I am Namjoon, J-Hope alt biases. I'm a dual bias. I can't pick and I refuse to. You can't make me.
I was
working on things.
Yeah. She was like, okay, well, I'll come back.
Oh,
But John tells the
yes,
officers that
but-
things quickly deteriorated from there.
She just progressively got more unstable. And so I was like, look, still love you as a friend, but I don't think we
and so
can
shenanigans,
have a
and so is Moonlit
relationship
Car.
on any kind of romantic level. Then started going online and doing stuff. One day she was like, oh yeah, we broke up, and she took a bunch of stuff out of my house and was posting a live on YouTube saying that she stole my dog and she stole my Rolex and all this stuff. And was driving around live streaming it.
As John relates the story to deputies outside his office, the details of this shattered romance grow more and more outlandish. Their living situation in particular has been a major source of conflict. The officer asked John when Morgan moved into the home's mother-in-law suite.
She was never really fully in the mother.
Oh, this is just for little 7. If you go back, I have done a reaction to JK's 7. I did a couple of months ago when it first came out. I'd not seen it yet. So that's somewhere back on my channel. It's in there. If you want to go watch it, I did that.
Mother-in-laws. She was in my room for quite a bit and then moved into the
Oh,
mother-in-laws after the first call when your partner said, look, I checked the house. She can lock the door. You told her you stay on that side. You stay on that side.
And what was the reason
sleep
for that
token
call?
and
I've kind of
Ren,
read through it a little
Ren,
bit.
I still have to look up Ren.
So the whole issue with that was on Sunday morning, my sister had said, hey, I was just made known to me that there were some live videos that Morgan had recorded inside the facility. She signed the NDA saying that she wouldn't film or take photos or anything, blah, blah, blah. Can you ask her to take it down? So I asked Morgan, hey, I talked to my sister.
That is so
She's asking me to take this video
shenanigans.
down. She flipped out. Tell me what time, what timestamp, mother, blah, 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 going off.
John
Does this not like the nuances of or like the videos and he's saying this and she's saying that? Does it not? It sounds like Chantal and Nada. Like, I don't know if he's crazy too, or if it's just her, or if it's both of them together. I probably got a feeling it's probably a little bit of both of them together. He's just coming across as a lot more rational in this moment, but he's probably a little bit as well. But I was so, I was like, what? This is oh my God, I'm loving this.
Explains that Morgan had posted several videos of the inside of his family business setup, despite signing an NDA regarding.
Oh, what song do you start with BTS? Oh, it depends on what kind of music you like. Do you like upbeat music, happy music, R&B, hardcore rap? Do you want like a sentimental song that'll make you cry? What are you into? What do you like? Because they've got all of it.
Regarding pictures or videos of his work when she had visited the facility. John says that his sister then came to him wanting to know why Morgan was still living at his house.
I was
so
like, I've been
jealous.
trying.
It
I've
didn't come
asked her
anywhere near me.
nicely. I've told her this won't work as a romantic relationship, yada yada. And she's like, okay, fine.
John's sister and her husband decide to
rap Dang, DDAENG, Dang #1, Cypher 1 2 3 4, UGG. What else would you recommend? Tia, absolutely Tia. And then they've got the individual stuff, and upbeat stuff. Upbeat, oh, what would you do? Oh, Save Me for upbeat. Oh, I'm just trying to think. I'm just going through the catalog. I don't want to do the heavily radio played one because I think everybody's heard them without realizing they're BTS. Some of my favorites are, I love Dimple. Dimple's my absolute favorite. I love it more than anything. I really love Jin's Butterfly. That makes me cry all the time. I like J-Hope's Daydream. I like Ego, Persona, Shadow. I really like that. I reckon, actually, if you want to hear a really good cross-section of music, listen to their album Persona. That's got a lot of really good individual songs, but then it's got a lot of good mix. Black Swan's really good. It's literally could listen to any of their songs. They're all bangers.
Go out to the house to convince Morgan
Magic
to take
Shop,
down
Magic
the
Shop.
videos she's filmed without permission. But the conversation quickly turns
And watch
heated.
the live.
She was
If you
going
like-
off.
if you
She
like
was
hip
drunk.
thrusts,
when they
watch
went in
Dimple.
there, they were like, okay, well, it appears that she is packing her things up. She's clearly intoxicated. We can't ask her to like drive away or anything like that. So I've literally since Sunday night been sleeping up the road by the off-road section right outside of Pyramid Lake.
John explains that Morgan's tantrums and sudden outbursts had scared him to a point where he'd packed out of his own house and had been sleeping in his car up a dirt road. In his quest for a solution to the problem, John even reaches out to Morgan's family. Their response is astonishing.
I called her brother
Okay, for rap, Dang, DDAENG, Dang. That's the rap line only. And for an OT7 song, I would recommend. I'll give you the song that got me onto them. DNA. Look at that one, but you've got to watch the music video as well. Okay, and Fire. You got to watch those two. Fire and DNA. Okay, they're the two. And if you're going to watch a third one, watch Save Me. Watch the music video.
yesterday, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Your sister's been drinking for a few days.
Mannequins, can you help
still
her out
hasn't
with the name
left,
for
and
Dang?
I'm not sure what to do. He literally responded, you do what you got to do, man. She's just had an ongoing issue with everyone in her family.
All little
Brother
seven.
was like, you know, if you gotta try to get her
see if I can
5150,
type them. I
this,
should be
that,
able
and the
to.
other, he's like, you just do what you gotta do.
5150 is a reference to laws that allow for the detainment of persons experiencing a mental health crisis. Meanwhile, John tells the deputies more dark details about the messages Morgan has been sending.
No, I want 400K for my silence. I'll leave. We had a text exchange about her demanding money.
FYI, Natural, you will not find a music video for it. It'll just be a lyric video because they've not released it on Spotify or anything like that. It will just be a lyric video. So whichever one pops up, it'll just be 3 people: Sugar, Namjoon, and J-Hope. It won't be the 7 members. It's just 3.
And then saying, well, I know you're broke, so I'll settle for 20K for my silence.
What is she wanting her silence for?
Well, she's claiming that she'll ruin my reputation.
With serious allegations hanging in the air, deputies must consider all possibilities. Is John trying to get out ahead of the story with a tale of his own, or is Morgan inventing accusations for financial gain? John tells the deputies his version of what happened.
So I went and knocked on the door. I actually thought she might try to pull some, so I had my phone recording in my back pocket, audio only. She finally answered the door, just soaking wet, like she...
Is this giving anyone CPAP rescue vibes? Like, You know, when it went real life, I wish we could get. Do Canadian cops have body cam? Nah, somebody would have found it by now, surely. Canadian police don't have body cam because they are very big on the Privacy Act, aren't they? Wouldn't it have been good to get that body cam? But I guess we had it already because Chantal was streaming and Nada forgot to mute, so we got to hear everything anyway. But that was the most iconic moment. They'll both never live that down. But that's what this is giving me. It's giving me like CPAP vibes.
You got out of the bathtub, towel on, very disoriented. I was like, hey, I'm just checking on you. I saw the posts you made about help me, I need help.
And you do need to listen to it because there are a lot of deep cultural references in there. And if you don't understand them, the lyrics won't make a lot of sense. They'll just seem like weird. If you can go and find that video, I might even try and link it in the description in here. It will make it will actually make you realize how, like, because it's a diss track. It's a diss track for their haters. That's why Dang is so good. And it's musically so good. But it is the lyrics make a lot more sense when you understand where they're coming from, and they hit a lot harder. And it's like, oh, that's really insulting. Like, holy shit. Oh my God.
Help, I'm not good. We're still just standing in the doorway.
Oh, mic drop. Mic drop's good too. Mic drop's so good. Mic drop. Do mic drop.
Something, my eye, I'm like trying to look. I'm like, what's going on, right? We have a brief conversation. She slams the door. I leave.
It's a simple enough story, but is it the truth? That's something police must investigate. But first, they want to see exactly what Morgan has been posting online.
Last night at like 2-ish or so in the morning, she sends me some texts. Oh, she's still texting? She's still texting. That's the most recent text. She's trying to say that because of her antics, she's gained more subscribers and is making.
Oh my God. I feel like this lady would be very similar to Chantal if Chantal was like 350 pounds lighter. This is Chantal.
More money and then demanding $400K. She even sent her bank account screenshot with her routing info and everything. She's saying she wants the money for silence, and then she started posting early this morning around 2 or 3 a.m. photos that apparently that she's taken down that showed that I had physically abused her.
Do you have those photos on here? Can you?
Yeah, they're in.
So for context, just so you know, she's got Patreon as well, and she's been talking about their scenario on Patreon and making posts and showing pictures and talking about it. So, this isn't happening behind the scenes. This is all happening in front of her audience, like it was for us with Chantal and Nada. That's why I was like, oh. But yeah, imagine like somebody popping up a picture of a black eye. It's like, oh yeah, my boyfriend who used to be in the chat, this is what he's done to me. Like, could you imagine the drama in her community at this time? Could you imagine if this was like, this is kind of like what was happening with Chantal and I, but it was like a little bit more extreme. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. And then when this footage was dropped for that community, could you imagine how like it would have been like a frenzy? It would have been crazy.
There in the email.
As the deputy reads through the posts, he finds a message in which Morgan references something ominous.
What's this unstoppable army? What is that?
That's what she calls her followers on her social media platform.
Okay.
Police now understand that Morgan's threats have teeth. Her popularity on YouTube gives her a wide audience, and her loyal followers will likely believe any allegations she makes against her ex-boyfriend. John also explains a little more about how the situation between them deteriorated so drastically this week.
I had given her till yesterday at noon.
For those who don't normally watch the body cam videos, I have found a theme. Normally, the people that have been convicted of a crime or charged with a crime or whatever, usually are the guilty party by law, do not have their image redacted and their information redacted. Only the people that are considered guilty or are being found guilty would have the image taken away. So if you watch one of these and you're sure not, oh, is he going to get arrested or she's going to get arrested? It's the one with their face blurred out usually is the one that is like found innocent and not the guilty party or the primary aggressor.
To be gone. That was the deal that we agreed to via text. She said, okay, fine, I understand. I'll be out. And I said, the other option is that I will have to go down and get an eviction notice filed for you. So you pick. And obviously she didn't like that ultimatum. Probably not the smartest thing on my.
I can already tell you right now that Natural Ginger's bias will be sugar. Just from her personality, I know that her bias would be sugar. Just for realsies. Just I know it. I just know it.
Behalf to even state that. But yeah.
You mentioned here that you contacted the FBI?
Yes, last night.
Last night?
Yes.
Okay. What did the FBI tell you?
They took the report and then they said call in and report it to local authorities.
Okay.
And I planned to do that this morning, but by the time I woke up, I had already seen all this stuff that she was putting out. So I immediately called as soon as I woke up. Oh, here she just posted again. 400K and I'll shut up. Ask to write the check 2 minutes ago.
John seems to have all the evidence he needs. Nonetheless, the deputy explains that bringing this case to resolution may not be as simple as it appears.
This is my other problem. Okay. Talking to her yesterday, she was very adamant of not coming out of the house.
Yes.
And very adamant of me not going into the house.
Okay.
Even if I have probable cause to arrest her for extortion.
Yes.
People's, rights outweigh.
So another thing that I have found from watching these body cams, depending on the state you're in, you get a really good an understanding from the officers, what the laws are, what's probable cause, what they can and what they can't do as far as like searches, like inventory searches as opposed to in plain sight searches, states that don't tow cars, ID checks. You have to identify yourself in literally every state. If a police officer pulls you over for a lawful reason, which could be as simple as like a broken taillight, you have to identify yourselves. The ones that I can't watch because they give me such anxiety and drive me mental are sovereign citizens. I can't watch them because it's like I can't listen to the circular thinking because there's no resolution and it drives my mind crazy. Like I need a start, middle, and an ending. And the sovereign citizens drive me crazy because the laws that they want to protect them are the laws that they're saying that don't apply to them. And it's like, my rights. It's like, you don't have rights because you're a sovereign citizen. It's different. Like, you can't expect me to protect you, but to completely ignore you and leave you alone and just go about your way. Just drives me crazy.
My ability to go in, so I can't go into the house. I can't rip her out of the house even if she answers the door.
We're already obsessed, Panda. We don't need a song.
So if she refuses to come out to talk to me, then I probably won't be able to arrest her today.
Indeed, because of this legal barrier.
If you're already obsessed with Panda Pondu, please put a pink heart in the chat and just let them know that the song will not make a difference. We are already stalkers. We are stalkers of the 10th Klinger variety.
The deputy actually discusses with John a few options for getting Morgan out of the house, including potentially having her meet John at a neutral location. As it turns out, however, no ruse is needed. In the following body cam audio, we join the deputies as they make contact with Morgan at the house.
Hey, Morgan, how are you?
I'm okay.
You okay? What's going on today? Nothing? No? There was some posts about you injured your eye? How did that happen? Someone hit you? When did it hit you?
Came back and like
not shenanigans.
Okay. What if you talk to my partner? Okay. I would like to talk about that with you. Just so we can make sure you're okay. Can we come in and talk to you? So what? So you have a light? Can I turn the light on?
If you see crazy coming, this is what you do. And you just keep walking. You're like, me? Oh, you're talking to me? Oh, sorry. No, I can't hear you. I've got earbuds in. And you just keep walking. That's why it's so good to wear earbuds in public, because then people can't talk to you. You can be like,
Because Morgan lets the deputies inside willingly, they no longer need a pretense to lure her out of the house.
And when did this happen? You said yesterday after we were here?
Monday.
Oh, it happened on Monday? Do you have your phone? Were you able to call the police?
For what?
Well, I mean, that's a battery. Like, that's It's not okay to
Well, I just like I feel like I'm making it enticed him a little bit.
entice.
I'm just gonna go and fill up my drink bottle because I've run out of drink. So I'll be right back. I'll keep it running so you can listen while I'm good. I'll be like 1 minute. I won't be long.
Because I'm still here.
Perhaps sensing that something is off about Morgan's claims, the deputy tries to get more details about the altercation.
Tuesday it happened. So that was yesterday, right? And you said it was after I came out and talked to you yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay, so he came home. What was the conversation? He was upset about?
Why the he's still here?
Okay. Anything else? It just started with that?
Yeah, just like why are you still here? You.
At what point?
Just got like super frustrated and just came at me.
Morgan tells the deputy that she has a recording that will demonstrate the truth of her claims. She pulls out her phone and plays the evidence for all to hear.
And this is all from yesterday when he was here?
No, when he called me after.
Oh, when he called you. Okay.
Why are you calling me?
You know why?
No, I don't.
No, you do.
No, I don't.
What?
Please tell me.
I was like looking at my phone and like looking at like 911. I'm like, should I call them? And so that's why I was calling you. Like, do I call?
Did you call them?
No, and I wasn't sure.
What are you saying right now, Morgan?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I wasn't.
What you're talking about?
Yeah, like I wasn't sure if I should. Like, should I?
Why don't you? What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Why would you call them?
What for?
Yeah.
Extremely abusive and threatening me.
What did I threaten you with?
My life.
I did?
The recording doesn't get the deputy any closer to resolving the matter, but it seems Morgan herself is eager to put the whole thing in the past.
He's a nice guy. Like I said, like I feel like I enticed him. Like I'm still here. He doesn't deserve any action.
Yeah.
This was a big mistake.
What was a big mistake?
This just whole thing.
Like coming here or dating him, or what part was it?
No, like the hitting me thing.
Okay.
It was like just a big mistake.
Has he ever been like
No.
violent with you in the past or physical with you?
No, just verbally.
The deputy clearly isn't impressed with Morgan's evidence, but he continues to ask about the altercation and
False accusations. She's making all these like it's just it's just the next tier up from where Chantal was. Like it's just I don't know why I keep comparing it, but I think guess it's because it's a mind frame. Like, is it a YouTuber thing, or is it a like a narcissist thing, or is it a mental health thing? But it just seems like I don't know. It just I feel like there's an assimilation to maybe probably mental health issues. That's why.
its fallout, warning her to take the matter seriously. Her response shows that
Morning,
there is more to
Omega,
unstoppable
Omega,
Morgan
Omega.
than meets the eye.
Like it's fine, everything's fine. Like he's gone and he's left me alone.
Hello,
and
Capone.
But what happens if he comes back? Because he does live here. So
I have a gun.
you have a
And I'll
gun?
shoot him. Can I? If he comes in here, I will shoot him. Can I?
Well,
I'm
if
staying
you feel
in my
like your life is in danger, you do have a right to defend
Right.
yourself. But
So
I'm not
if he
recommending
knows
that
that,
you shoot him.
Perhaps realizing that the situation between John and Morgan has the potential to get much.
Does that not sound scary? Does that not seem like, oh, this person's a little unhinged? They're asking me if I can legally pew someone because I feel a little bit like mad at them. Weird. Oh.
Much worse if left unresolved. The deputy steers the conversation in a different direction.
Oh,
So did you send him
He's
any
doing carnival
messages
diet.
or anything about any money?
Oh, that was a joke. He
Oh,
gave
first
his
amendment.
ex-wife 400,000, so I was joking. He said I wanted 400K to leave. It was a joke.
Did you tell him that you were joking?
He knows.
You
No.
can't tell someone
How
what
does
they
he know
do or
that
do
you were
not know.
joking?
Just by the context of it all.
Well, I read all the messages and I've seen all the posts. They don't
Yeah,
seem to be joking.
I know what it looks like, but like he knows.
Leaving
Oh,
aside the
goodness.
question of whether or not the
Oh.
posts were mere jokes.
Oh, is somebody trying the carnivore diet? Oh, like the only thing that I've heard about like full protein diets and things like that is that your body odor goes pretty like full on, like you have a stronger personal smell. You can get bunged up because no fiber. You get bad breath because, I don't know, something to do with your gut flora. It can, and it takes, you don't have instant weight loss. It takes a couple of weeks. Like, you don't see the results straight away. You have to be on it for quite a while before you feel like that first. And then, but it's a really massive drop. And it works best in conjunction with exercise. But I don't know. And you have to drink hella water.
Folks, the deputy explains that there are some
Yeah, I don't
discrepancies
think
in Morgan's
I like
timeline.
veggies too
What
much.
was it that you were referring to about being silent if he paid you the money?
But good
You told
fats
him that
or
if he
any
paid you the
fat?
money that you would be silent and just leave. What was that about? About that injury? And that happened yesterday?
Like I said, I walked it like
Yes,
Okay.
a lot of water.
it's like very
Compensate for no
Well,
fiber.
you said that it happened after I would talk to you yesterday.
Yeah.
Some of those
I
messages
know.
were
And you
before
know
yesterday.
what? And you know what, Jade? This is the thing that bugs me. Is like, I know Natter is an absolute disgusting wreck of a human being, but what if he'd been a genuinely nice guy? And Chantal was just mad at this man. And she's like, right, I'm going to say this about him to make him upset because he doesn't want to talk to me anymore. And he's with this new girl and blah, blah, blah. Whether he's found guilty or not, or she drops the charges, that's always a little whisper about him that's going to follow him wherever he goes. So when somebody makes an unjustified claim like that, whether it's found true or it's dropped, it's always going to be out there. Just like if somebody is accused of being an PDF file or domestic abuse or SA or whatever, you can't make that flippantly because it will follow someone forever. Absolutely forever. It's always going to be part of like their history, and it's unjustifiably unfair because something's been dropped doesn't mean that they weren't vindicated. It's just it was dropped. So there's always going to be that small little bit of doubt there.
Yesterday. What were those about?
Hi,
About being
Blue Daisy.
silent,
Hi.
just leaving.
You look good in green, Blue Daisy.
Morgan doesn't seem to have an
Oh.
answer for this, so the deputy tries to
Oh,
determine why she
no.
posted pictures
You're
of her
okay,
black eye to her
Natural.
army of followers.
But when you posted the pictures, was that to imply like that he did those? Is that why you posted them? To hurt him? Is there a specific reason you want to hurt him? You said that he's a nice guy and he's let you stay here. The reason that you posted those to hurt him specifically?
Well, that's something I have to ask myself. And so it's like this tit for tat thing going on right now.
Tit for tat. We did tit for tat with Natter.
And I'm like
He dressed up in
What actions
Chantal's
has he done
clothes.
to destroy you?
threatening to. He said that I need help
Okay.
and I need to be in a mental institution.
Okay.
And he was like, "I'm going to make sure that you get there."
Okay.
And I was like, "Why would you do that to me and my dogs?"
Do you think he's trying to destroy you by saying that you
I
need
forgot to mention.
to maybe get some help?
I totally forgot to mention. Unstoppable Morgan also had a bit of TikTok drama as well, where she was filmed harassing an ice cream truck driver and racially vilifying her as well. There's that drama as well. So if you want to watch that, like it's only a small TikTok after that, but she was really nasty to this lady.
Do I need help? No.
No.
I am 100% mentally sane.
Hi, Lemon. Hello. How's Summer Cats?
Morgan
Hello.
takes the topic of her mental health off the table, but she lets the deputy know that her anger at John comes from a wellspring of
Oh, he absolutely worst drama llama. Natter is foul, reeks, disgusting, poop, hot poop. But I'm saying like there are situations where she's completely fucking nuts and he's a nice guy thinking he's got a nice girl. And then when that comes out and he doesn't comply or it gets to the point where he's like putting his foot down, she loses her shit and goes, right, I'm going to accuse him of something really, really bad and get him in trouble. You know what I mean? Not that that's what Foodie did. She made accusations. There's probably stuff going on there. But I don't like that women have that ability to fuck someone over like that when there are real situations where women are not being listened to, where they've been hurt. Like it fucks the entire system up for everyone when it's abused and abused. It's a terrible, terrible thing, because then the real victims don't get listened to because of all the fakers that come out to hurt someone because they're assholes.
Betrayal.
Why do you hate him so much?
You are awake. I'm fantastic, Ghost. I'm glad.
How did he trick you?
Welcome.
He just tricked me. He told me everything I ever wanted to hear. And coerced me to come in here, and then I left.
Does anybody know? Does anybody know what happened with Nada's court thing? Because I know nobody got the link to go into the virtual court. I think FFG was going to be looking it up, but she hasn't said anything she didn't say anything in her live yesterday, I don't think, unless I missed it. I don't know. I know that it is well past because when we talked about Nada's court case, there was a whole time frame. According to the Canadian legal system, it has to be dealt with within a certain time frame, which I think is really crazy, because if the lawyer keeps pushing it back, how does that work out for the victim? And if the judges keep saying, yeah, and they can't, how can you faithfully make a judgment with having a time pressure? Well, I'm not going to allow this motion because if I say yes to this, that means it's going to run out the time, and then the victim's not going to be able to have justice, because I've had to make this decision under a time crunch. Wouldn't you think that no matter what the decision is, it just yes, no, doesn't matter what the time frame is? But apparently and if it runs out, you have to reapply and start the whole process again. And I think that's pretty fucked. So hopefully the trial's going to start soon and he gets put under the pump and goes to jail if he's found guilty, and he was guilty.
He coerced me to come back. And here we are. I'm just feeling such a fool. It was just me.
Oh my God. What's the channel? I need to know. Doohickey, who is it? I need to know. A true crime channel guy missed his court date today and is running from 3 warrants. What are the warrants for? Are they tickets? Are they parking? Are they break and enter? Are they SA? What are the tickets? What are the warrants? Are they bench warrants? Are they failure to appear? Oh, intriguing. I need to know more because we can cover it. We can cover that shit because I love it. I love that kind of stuff.
I wanted a baby, and we're having unprotected.
True. And
he's like, let's not try to.
And you know what, Ashley? 100%. And the fact that we use them as code words to cover up stuff that happens just casually, like we say PDF instead of the other thing and grape instead of the other thing, because that's happening in our communities. That's kind of weird, and it does get watered down. It makes it less, we get desensitized to it, and that sucks because it is a big deal. It is trauma. It is the worst trauma ever for a woman, I feel like. Grape is forever. There is no really getting over it.
Have a baby, but let's not try to have a baby. He just fooled me.
As dramatic as these details may be, the deputy is more interested in hard evidence of wrongdoing. He makes one last attempt to get the truth about their supposedly violent altercation.
How many times did he come over here yesterday?
Jericho D was in here before, and that she said, or they said that he got in trouble. YouTube has caught onto the fact that he is abusing the reporting system or the striking system, and something's happened to his channel because of that. Yes. Finally, it's only taken them 2.5 years to get on track with it.
No, he didn't come over. He's just been driving past.
So he didn't come over at all yesterday?
Like I said, I have to look at my phone.
Sunshine chicken.
Altercation.
Sunshine, did you check out that channel? Did you watch him with all his chickens? Did you see?
But after that, he's getting behind.
Will you look at the phone and see when the altercation happened? Because yesterday when I talked to you, you did.
Gal, what happened with the cops the other day? I was a bit worried about you. Did they catch the people with the weird van? Let us know. I need more. I need an update.
Didn't have the black eye or anything. But,
that's right, he did.
I
was wondering who went after her, and I figured it had to be him. Yeah. Well, her videos are nothing but facts, and she doesn't show his imagery, so he just sucks. Oh no, she does. I don't watch the Natter stuff because he makes my gag reflex invoke itself. It's like, "Ugh," and I can't understand what he says half the time. Anyway, so anytime it says Natter, I don't watch.
That he didn't come over here yesterday, so I just.
No, I didn't say that. I feel like I need a lawyer.
You want a lawyer? You don't want to talk to me anymore?
Morgan is clamming up, but the deputy reveals that he knows more than he's let on thus far.
Would it surprise you to know if I told you that John recorded that conversation because he thought that there might be like some allegations, so he recorded his conversation with you when he came home yesterday?
Okay.
And in the recordings, it doesn't sound like he was being violent or anything.
Right.
Is
Yeah, but Morgan, here's the question. How do you manipulate a voice recording? Like, unless he's like in the background doing this, like provoking her, but sounding really cool and calm on the voice recording, how can you manipulate that to sound like something that it isn't? You said the conversation went one way. He's got a recording that it was like very, very different. How is that manipulation? I don't get that.
This guy is like the most.
I think a little bit. Yes.
So
love
here, so
I like her new avatar too. I like the superhero avatar. She's very Jessica Rabbit-like. She's hot. Like Totes would eat that Arby's sandwich of that anime, that little avatar. She's gorgeous.
Mad about that. I will not just be pushed out.
There's a detailed account
I know,
of
and
John's
it's-
recording in the official police.
And it's never anything bad. It's never anything. It's literally just factual, breaking it down. This is true. This is not. This is how it should be. Blah blah blah. It's nothing harsh. It's just a critique of the truest form, and he just is so butthurt about everything.
Police report. In that account, it said that John knocks
I
on the
love
door for
Snarky. I'd love to
approximately
have him out for
8.5
me like
minutes
that. Oh my
before
God.
Morgan
That and chicken
answers.
pickle.
John says he's just checking on her, and Morgan replies that she is good, but her eye is not. Observing that she's all wet, John asks if she slipped in the tub. Morgan says no. John asks her, "Did you slip on the floor?" This time, Morgan says, "Yeah." John attempts to get more information about what happened, but Morgan simply says, "You tell me." The police report notes that the audio conversation is consistent with John's verbal statement. Unfortunately for Morgan, the recording is not consistent with her story of John hitting her. The deputies know that she's been lying to them, and the next step is inevitable.
Do me a favor, ma'am. Go and stand up for me, please. Come on over here.
Why?
Ma'am, please just stand up, okay?
No.
Ma'am, I don't want.
Two parts of the body cam videos that I just love. I don't know. It's bad. I know I shouldn't get so much glee out of it, but I do. Is when somebody entitled who's completely wrong but feels like they're the victim gets arrested, and they're like, "But why? You can't arrest me. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything." And then when they're still talking and the cop slams the door shut and just cuts them off, I love that. The door slam is the absolute best. I love that.
To do anything.
What are you doing?
Like, just stand up for me, please.
Stop. I have
Just
3
stand up.
dogs.
Okay, I understand that. Hands behind your back.
No.
Ma'am, relax.
You are not doing this. What are you
Relax.
doing?
Morgan, just
Oh,
relax.
he does. He needs to just go to jail and that's it.
So Morgan, I told you how to explain it to you. All right. So right now, you're being arrested for extortion. Okay.
Extortion?
Extortion. So
For the $20,000 comment?
for asking for $400,000 for your
Wow.
silence and for you to leave. Right.
All right.
Okay.
It was a joke, but okay.
Well, I didn't think it was a joke. He felt like you were being serious.
And that's something that narcissists do. They try and downplay, they play it off, they make you seem like you're stupid because you didn't get the joke. That's something that Foodie used to do. She used to be like, just joking. It's a narcissistic trait.
Because you asked him several times about it. Okay. So
Okay.
that's where we are right now. Okay.
Extortion.
Morgan spends the next few
hope
minutes
so, but I don't
digesting
think
the
so.
reason for her
We would all
arrest.
know about
And
that
when
if
we
he was in
catch up
jail.
with her in the
Would we?
back of the police car, she's come to
don't
her
know.
own conclusions about the situation.
I know what's going on right now.
But he did say that he's been in.
Does anybody know any channels that like specifically cover Nana? Because there's not much content there, but if he was, Sanaki Priest would have like talked about it, I think. Busy Bee maybe would have talked about it as well. But no, I don't think so.
Contact with your brother and.
With my brother that lives in.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
I just don't
Of course
like.
he's in contact
I
with
don't
my
like Nana.
brother.
I don't want to talk about
Of
him
course
either.
he's in contact with everyone that I know. I
True,
fell in
that
love
is
with a
correct.
stalker.
That's as bad. That's just as bad, I think.
And I know why this is happening because I know that family owns this town.
Morgan believes that she's the victim of a powerful conspiracy, and she blames the deputy for his part in her persecution.
Yeah, a narcissistic trait is the one that I don't like the least. And it's one that tweaks me the most. That makes me go, oh, that's a bit weird that you would say that, is when they tell you that I understand why you're confused. And when you're somebody who is actually usually pretty clued on and quite an empathic or super sensitive to people's like moods and the way they talk and their body language, when you're like usually tuned into that, when somebody goes, yeah, I can understand why you're confused, and you're like, no, it seems pretty clear to me, and they go, no, you've misunderstood, and you're like, no, I'm pretty clear on that. It's a narcissistic trait. It's to make you, it's like, my information that I'm giving you is quite correct. You are not smart enough to understand what's going on. You are confused because the information you don't understand. You're not clear. No matter how much I explain it to you, you will never be able to understand what I'm telling you because you are not smart enough, or it's too complicated. My situation is too complicated for you to understand. It's a narcissistic thing. It's like to dumb you down. They're not wrong. You're just confused.
How dare you? And you know what? Go to sleep tonight. Sleep on your pillow and know what you did to this woman. This is exactly what he wanted. And now he has my dogs. Now he has my dogs. Now he has my dogs.
If you want, ma'am, we could call animal control.
Oh, okay.
No, please, no.
Panda, I was about to answer that question, but I realized that question is not for me. And the answer to the pineapple on pizza, hell yes. One of my favorite flavors is Hawaiian, even though it's not like traditional. Hawaiian pizza for the win.
Having your dogs, we could call them and.
No, he'll be good. No. That's what he wants.
Morgan's emotions
Right,
run
like,
from sadness to
I found
anger
this very
and back
juicy.
again
I
on the
loved
long
this
ride
body
to
cam
jail.
stuff.
Yeah,
I love body cam.
wave
stuff.
hello
It's
and
awesome.
say goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
Can you please turn this music off?
I can't. What kind of music would you like?
Just nothing at this point. But this is like the worst song ever.
Has everybody tried a burger? A burger with pineapple on it? Have you all tried that? The best burger in the whole world. And I will not even argue this. Beetroot, pineapple, bacon, beef patty, lettuce, tomato, red onion, mayonnaise, barbecue sauce. That is it. On a burger bun, like a sesame seed bun. That is the burger of all time. Amazing. It's so juicy, so sweet. Oh, bit of vinegar from the barbecue. Oh my, and the vinegar from the beetroot is so good. I don't like it with the egg, and that would be like the ultimate Australian burger, but I don't like it with egg.
The song in question is Semi-Charmed Life by
Pineapple
Third
on
Eye
pizza is so
Blind.
good. It
This
tastes
is
so good.
Not the song I need to go to jail to.
Natto and Uza? What's that?
Just silence, please.
Oh, I would believe that would taste
You
good.
tricked me.
Because there is what do I make? It is a pineapple salsa that I put on fish that has chili in it, red chilies in it, that has lime juice, pineapple, red onion, tomato, and chilies on it. And you put that on like baked barramundi. That is so hella good. That is really good. So I can imagine that jalapenos they'd be too hot for me. And a little bit of heat would be so nice.
I invited you in the house, and I know that if I didn't, I wouldn't be here. You tricked me.
Absolutely. It is totally an Australian thing, though, right, though, Hickey? I love it.
Yeah.
It's so good.
And you came inside because you knew that you would only have the authority to arrest me if I either crossed the threshold or I let you in. You tricked me.
Dough Hickey, if you go to Aldi, they make a pizza that is goat's cheese with beetroot on it. It's like a stone baked pizza. It's about $8. Oh my God. It is so tasty. The base is so nice with the goat's cheese and the beetroot. It sounded gross. I thought I was almost not going to make this frozen pizza, but it came in one of the food bank packs that I bought to support the charity, not because I need food bank food, but to support the charity. And if you do need food bank food, that's okay too, because everybody's different situationally. I tried it and I'm like, I'm going to eat it. I'm hungry. I like pizza. I'm going to give it a go. Literally one of the best pizzas I've ever had. I loved it so hard. And you can buy it from Aldi and it's so good.
I hope this is meeting your
Oh, I know.
quota.
Sorry, we'll talk about sausages and steak.
Yes, you do.
And not
one of my best
fibrous
friends is a
food.
police officer. Yes, you do. And he loves to deny that.
Perhaps unsatisfied with how that exchange went, Morgan turns her attention to another source.
No way, Blue Daisy. I do a similar thing. This is what I do to make my pizza sauce: barbecue sauce, tomato paste, chopped up onion, chopped up garlic, and then I cook it off because you got to cook the tomato paste because baking it in the oven is not enough. Got to cook it off, and then I put it in the fridge, and then I'll use it for my pizza. It's sweet and it's like got that tomatoey flavor as well, and it's so yum. But yeah, I do have to cook it. You have to cook that tomato paste, otherwise it's too raw. It doesn't taste good. But that, and the sugar with the tomato is nice too. Yum.
Source of her troubles.
What is your occupation?
I'm in.
Oh no.
God, I hate saying that. Oh God, I hate saying that.
You got to try it. It's really nice.
YouTuber, yes. Leave it up to YouTube.
Oh no,
you know?
that'd be
Leave
nice.
it up to YouTube.
That sounds good.
This is like my last straw. Like,
try that.
Every person that I meet on YouTube is the most up piece of like. Leave it up to YouTube.
She's like, what are the chances the person I meet on YouTube is the most fucked up person I've met? Well, yeah, it's a complete stranger and they can tell you whatever they want. Like, you should treat them like stranger danger, like everybody else.
Morgan may be having second thoughts about dating
Kind
her
of like cottage
fans,
cheese,
but it
that'd
isn't
be
long
yum.
before she turns her bitterness back to the deputy.
So all along when
sorry,
you walked in the
I'm sorry.
door, you already knew.
I know they've got some really good stuff.
Like all those questions and like acting like you care.
One of the best things you can get from our Aldi's that we have here is the butterfly Mediterranean chicken and their Greek chicken. It's a butterfly chicken and it's in a pre-sealed pack and it's got the marinade on it. I think they're about $8. You literally cut that sucker open, lay it on a baking pan in your oven, stick it in for 45 minutes, and you've got the most tender marinated chicken. And you can have it with a salad. Cut it into 4. You've got 4 serves. Put it on some rice. Put some feta in there, a bit of cold tomato chopped up, a bit of oregano, basil. Beautiful. Absolutely yum. It's so good. Value. Amazing.
That was all just a game.
Trying to figure out what happened to your eyes. I was trying to figure out,
Right.
And like what happened, why you didn't call the police,
Like, be a human for a second. Like, how crazy women can get. And I was yelling and I know what I'm doing. And like,
now this part I actually take offense to. She's like, be human for a second. You know how crazy women can get. Ma'am, not all women do this kind of stuff. Not all women accuse men of battery. Not all women accuse them of being violent, abusive, posting shit. We don't all act like this. This is not a feminine trait. This is a you thing. I was like, no, I've never, ever in my life, fortunately, called the cops on a partner or one of my partners. I've never had to do that in my life. And I've never accused anyone of anything. They've never accused me of anything. This is not normal behavior.
I don't think
that I would have done what he had done had I not been doing what I was doing.
Morgan's explanation seems to assign
Pineapple on pizza is hella not authentic, but neither is tandoori chicken. Neither is Meat Lovers Pizza. Margarita and probably like basil, tomato paste, and mozzarella. That's probably the most traditional pizza. Most pizzas are not traditional. Does it work? Yes. Does it taste good? Yes. Are we all going to keep eating it? Absolutely. Does it have to be traditional to be worthy to eat, though? I think not.
equal blame, which makes it all the more difficult for her to see any justification for her arrest.
So he just called you, and this is how much pull he has?
No, ma'am. He called and explained your guys' relationship to us, everything that's been going on, the text messages between you two, the concern about the money.
And the texture of it is so
All
nice
I know is that I was standing in the doorway of the garage, and he went nuts, and then I locked the door.
Morgan sticks to her story as it relates to the altercation, and she maintains that her posts are not as incendiary as they seem.
For the record, it was a joke, okay? It was a joke. And I thought that I had privacy to my own platform, and I even blocked him on there. Like, the fact that he even saw that, he must have created like a new screen name or something. Like, it was a joke.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
Morgan's story has no effect on her circumstances, so she focuses instead on her immediate environment.
Would you mind turning the air on, or at least letting the window down?
Turning it on?
That is something that I learned when you're making pizza. I learned this from like a kids channel a million years ago. Take your pineapple slices or your chopped up pineapple, squeeze all the juice out of it, soak it up in a paper towel, put some salt on it, and then give it another squeeze. It salts the pineapple and makes it nice, but it also draws some of the juices out of it, so it's doesn't make your pizza soggy. But yeah, definitely.
Yeah, just like, or at least let the window down or something.
I love a bit of salt on grapes. Anything sweet and juicy with a little bit of salt on it, nice.
Well, that doesn't work. Where's it blowing?
Maybe from the top.
Some modification.
Morgan clearly isn't happy about her accommodation.
But who decides what belongs on a pizza? Like, if it tastes good and millions of people like it, it's the go-to pizza for kids. So, and kids have one of the fussiest fucking palates out there. But when you look at a kid's menu, it's, what is it? Ham, cheese, and pineapple. So if it was all that bad, kids would not eat it, right?
But she hasn't lost her sense of humor completely, as we see in this comical exchange.
Do you have any tattoos?
Yeah.
What's your biggest one?
The one on my back? I don't know. What question is that?
I just-
one in my crack.
I just need
You want to see it?
I just need a list of tattoo.
Yeah.
Some
So
people have a
the
lot.
one in my back says, "The world is my oyster." In my crack.
Speaking of oysters, I actually had oysters just before I came on the stream. My husband knows. He absolutely knows that oysters are my number one favorite food in the whole wide world, with a little bit of lemon, a little bit of cracked salt, a little bit of salt on the top. I love it. I love them. So yesterday I went, because on some days when I get home from work, he's leaving or he's left for work. So he's sent me a text message. There's a little surprise in the fridge. And I immediately sent back oysters. And he's like, sent me the two eyes that are looking to the left. I'm like, is it? And he's like, maybe. And then when I got home, it was like, yay, oysters. So I had half of them last night and then I ate the other half before. And he's like, you ate all the oysters. I'm like, no, I didn't. I left some of them because, I thought you ate them all. He had to go there because he bought oysters for the shift at work. He bought a whole stack of them, takes them to work because they take turns like bringing a treat or something nice to work for the shift. And he brought oysters for everyone. And he bought me an extra pack too because he knows they're my absolute favorite. So I thought that was really nice. And he's requested me to make a cob loaf for next time. You know, a spinach cob loaf where you pull all the middles out the bread and then you put your cream cheese and your spinach and your onion and all that stuff in there and you warm it up and then they eat the bread bits. And he's like, can you please make one of those for the night shift? Because they've never had your spinach dip. And I'm like, okay.
It's 100% true. You want to see it? Okay.
Oh, what am I?
Yeah, I'm not.
Absolutely.
Worst tattoo I ever got.
She also reveals that this isn't her first run-in with the law.
If you make a potato and bacon soup, take out the potato and add in your cauliflower. It's so ridiculously good. So good.
The police officer on my record 10 years ago.
Thank you for the super chat. $2.
I don't want to say the same scenario, but like I drove drunk and I purposely rammed a car with my Bronco.
No, they don't.
Because she was driving too slow. And then I went back home and then the police officers came to my house and I had.
I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. I do know what does, but it's not food.
Just like dog fence up and he like tripped and fell over it.
I know, drama.
Yeah, he like tripped and fell over the.
We have to be flexible. However, I will, if it makes you any better, drama, I'm on my bucket list, my life bucket list. When I go to Europe, because my husband wants to go to like England, Britain, he wants to go to like the British part, the Ireland, the Scotland, the England, that part of Europe. Whereas I want to go to the Mediterranean. I want to go to Italy. I want to go to Greece. I want to go to Spain. And then I want to go to the Northern Europe. I want to go to Sweden. I want to go to Iceland. I want to go to Finland. I want to go to Greenland. I want to go up. I don't want to, like, my culture, basically my background is all those countries. I know what happens there. I want to see something different. When I look, you've got to do something a bit different. Just because it's traditional, not traditional, doesn't make it bad. You've got to try a twist on it. My bucket list for when I go to Italy is to try a traditional pizza with traditional Italian sauce, bit of mozzarella, bit of basil, like a margarita pizza, just something really super traditional. It's on my bucket list. However, am I going to eat a trashy Domino's Hawaiian pizza? Yes, I am, because it tastes good. It just does. It works.
The dog fence, and then he claimed that I assaulted him.
If Morgan is able to see the funny side of her troubles, her sense of humor vanishes when the deputy tells her that John is taking out a protection order against her.
Protection order.
Cyprus is on the list.
Whatever.
We got to camp in Antonis's backyard.
But this mild display of anger is nothing.
I'm going to go and
compared to
sleep
what
in
we
your
see
castle.
inside the sheriff's
natural.
office when Morgan realizes that police intend to comb through her cell phones.
Okay, I'm going to, for those people who were hungry before, has anybody had an authentic Italian carbonara or Alfredo? None of this over garlicked cream garbage, but the actual bona fide genuine, and like a genuine bolognese sauce too, where it's just meat, tomato, and a bit of nutmeg, like the really dealio, cooked by some beautiful, big boobed, wrinkled nonna who's been making the same dish for 45 years and knows how to make it perfectly every single time. Like that is what we go to Italy for, right? Comfort. The beautiful food that we've always dreamed of, that we've eaten bastardized, that our mums have made a great attempt to try and cook for us. But the real dealio, our brains would probably explode with the goodness of it all.
Do you give me consent to go through your phone to acquire that information related to this case?
No.
Okay.
Go through my phone for, excuse me?
For the text messages, the conversations, the things that you're posting about, do you give me consent to do that?
I feel like I need a lawyer.
Okay. It's just yes or no.
No.
Okay.
The best thing that I've learned from these body cams is that you do not need a lawyer unless you are being interrogated. Unless you are being questioned, specifically questioned about a crime, you don't get a lawyer. Everybody seems to think, I need a lawyer. As soon as you're in trouble, I need a lawyer. I'm not asking you about anything. You don't need the lawyer until I specifically need answers that I want to have on record that I can use against you in a court of law to prove my case. Unless anything before that, you don't need it. But they're like, I need to call my lawyer before I answer anything. No, you're an adult. You can make adult decisions. I'm not asking you anything. Just deal with it.
This scenario, requesting a
Or
passcode
call my
instead of
dad.
a fingerprint or face scan is seen as
Nonna.
testimonial
Love it,
under
Nonna.
the Fifth Amendment. While courts differ on this, the Supreme Court has yet to address it directly. It's advised not to share passcodes to protect one's Fifth Amendment rights. However, under the Fourth Amendment, searching a phone without consent
All right, we've got to put Kelly off some food. Okay, some gross foods. Let's think about it. Gross foods for Kelly. Okay, the grossest thing, squash. Squash, just boiled squash. When my son was little and he would annoy me and bug me for dinner and he would ask me, what's for dinner? I'd be like, oh, a cat poo sandwich, just to be funny, because he would laugh every time. We'd be like, oh, yeah, we're having cat poo sandwiches for dinner, because it's my way of saying it's coming, just hold on. You know, it was our little joke. Mud pie, because the crunch of the stones in your teeth. What else? Oh, everybody's had a bad lasagna in their life. Carrots, watery, limp pasta, and some weird vegetable and like a seasoning that you don't recognize that should be in a lasagna. We've all had that lasagna in our day, right? And something that's had way too much cheese on it, like more cheese than any person can actually handle. It overpowers the actual dish underneath it. We've all had that, right? Yes. No more snacks for anyone.
a warrant is generally deemed unreasonable. Law enforcement must obtain a warrant based on probable cause for a phone search without consent.
Rutabaga.
You can
What's a
log on
rutabaga?
there if you
Is
want
that a
to.
beetroot?
But we're going to download it all.
Okay,
Rutabaga.
I will help you do that.
I just asked
I
if
can
you.
sign on to Patreon right now and you can see
She's
the
got the
post
Patreon
if that's
guy.
what you need.
What is a
Like,
rutabaga?
log on. I gave you my
I
phone
can't-
password.
You did, and I can't download them here. I have to take
It's
them
like a
What do you
upstairs.
mean download? Like, I'll send it. I'll send it to you.
We're just going to download everything off that phone.
You
for the
cannot.
case.
Turnips and
There's
parsnips.
over.
I don't know what
There's
to
over
do with them.
6,000
I know they go in
videos.
soups. That's about it.
We're only going to be getting the videos that are related to
cheese
this case,
toasty,
not all your
yum.
other videos of your.
Amp up your cheese toasty by adding a bit of barbecue sauce and some red onion. Fantastic.
YouTube
But there
and
are no
stuff.
videos. It's a post. And
Okay.
so I was telling you, if you open
Anything
my
when
phone right
that's
now,
that
we
tuna
can
steak.
screenshot the Patreon message. The post that I put on Patreon, we can screenshot.
I am still angry about that tuna steak. You know how much those tuna steaks cost? That was probably like a $30 tuna steak. And he cooked that shit for it was more than 20 minutes he was cooking it. It's like, and then he didn't even do a crumb on the outside. He literally you don't need to do anything to a beautiful tuna steak like that. He made it into cat food.
Shot it. It has nothing to do with videos. It has nothing to do with photos.
I'm just going to apply for a search warrant for those things at this point. okay?
Right. Of course you
So,
would.
yeah.
Like,
So
what
once
we both know
shit?
who you are.
Wow.
So once they're downloaded, then you can go through the process of getting
Download
them
it. There's nothing to download. It's a post on Patreon.
You need to relax.
No, the man is trying to say to you, we're not going to take one piece of information. We want other pieces of information for context. We're going to download everything so we can see all the information, not just your one tiny little Patreon post. You know?
Okay.
Officials at the detention center administer a breathalyzer test for safety reasons.
is it
Morgan
the
blows
little
a
mini one?
.303, indicating severe
I know that Target does some little mini stuff. They do like a mini waffle maker and they do like a little mini crepe maker. I should get something like that. I've got a panini press that does like the big, like you can make a kebab in mine, but I need just the little tiny ones. I've got to find cupboard space.
impairment. In a video uploaded to her Patreon 8 days later, Morgan
Oh,
said,
yum, that sounds
quote, I like
great.
the idea of living a 100% sober life. So if this is what it took to get me here,
I'm
then
gonna
I'm
write that
grateful.
down and maybe
Despite
do
all
it
the
for my
emotion of the
member
day,
stream.
the Washoe County
Make
District
some-
Attorney's Office
Oh,
decided
that's what
later
we'll
that
do.
month not to pursue the charges against Unstoppable Morgan. John has
Okay,
moved back into his
Worcester.
home with his daughter and ditched living in the trailer for good.
Guys, it is almost.
Oh
the
my
greatest
goodness.
season.
Okay, that was weird. That happened abruptly, didn't it? Okay, that finished. Okay, so that's done now. All right. Okay. So what we'll watch now is her TikTok. Did I save that on my thingy? I think I did. Just so you can get a good like She's nuts, right? Unstoppable Morgan. She's not unstoppable. She got stopped. Unstoppable Morgan. Now, I don't think she posts a lot anymore, because if she did, I would like absolutely be all up in it. Let me see when she posted her last video. 9 months ago was her last video. Live stream was 1 year ago. Okay. But I'm going to look for her TikTok, the TikTok racist, because that's what I think it was. Oh, here we go. See if we can watch it. Okay, here we go. Okay. Right. Let's show this part. Now this, I was like gobsmacked. I was like, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. You ready? You ready? Oh, you have heard about her? I'm like, she's probably all over TikTok. Oh, you got a pink one. Well, see, this is the thing, Blue Daisy. Depending on the circumstance, if they hear somebody screaming or somebody in peril, they are able to come in, because they're allowed to, if they think somebody is in danger or in a life-threatening situation, it gives them probable cause to come in. However, if you answer the door and you're like, no, I haven't called and nobody's called, they can't come into your house. However, if your neighbors have rung because I've heard a ruckus in your house, they have the right to come in and investigate to make sure everybody in the house. It's all about the scenario. It's not just a matter of like, I didn't call you, you can't come in. If somebody's called because they're fearful, unfortunately, they are allowed to come in. If it's fake or if it's false and the claim is untrue, that's fine. They'll just leave. But if there's something that they need to investigate, they are allowed to come into your house. It's all probable cause. Okay, so this is Unstoppable Morgan's. This is an interaction that she had in a car park with somebody. It says, racist attack on ice cream lady. Okay.
Hello, hi. There's a white lady. She's not letting me. Thank you. There should be a charge for every dumb bitch. I'm sorry.
I'll turn her up. It's a bit low.
Don't, yeah, they coming. Don't, yeah, they coming.
Yes, exigent circumstances. Yes.
Okay, Miss Ice Cream Truck Driver. Yes, she's still here. She's right here. Yeah. Over here. Do you even have a business license? Do you have a seller's permit? Do you have a seller's permit to be selling ice cream? I'm talking to you. That's her talking. Do you have a seller's permit? I'm by my vehicle. She's by me. Do you have a seller's permit? It don't matter. Oh, wait, it don't matter. Oh, it don't matter because I'm black.
They are.
It don't matter. Oh, they got the police right there.
They are allowed to lie to you.
Yes, I see the police officer. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you.
They are allowed to lie to you in the interrogation only. They are not allowed to lie to you if it's outside of an interrogation situation. Interrogation, that's a good rap. An interrogation situation. Okay. Maybe that could be Foodie's new rap, interrogation situation, when she gets done for immigration fraud.
How you doing? Yes, I called you. She just jumped in her car and tried to fight me. She threw her dog in the process. She's intoxicated. I have it.
Yeah, so that's just one little thingy-me-jiggy. Okay? Thingy-me-jiggy. I sound like, oh, the noise in my car goes bang, 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 thingy-me-jiggy. It's a little thing that wobbles. Yeah, so that was Unstoppable Morgan. A little bit crazy. She tried to make a comeback about 6 months ago, I think, and it just didn't take. Like, nobody was down with it. So unless she's changed her channel, and this is how I found that channel for Sunshine Chicken. They covered her a little bit. They did a video. And I was like, oh, okay. And then obviously because I've watched their video, it's pushed me to one of their other videos. And he does like chicken stuff. He's got roosters and la da da da. I was like, oh, Sunshine Country Chicken would love this stuff. He'd love this channel. They would love this. So that was my juicy body cam video that I loved. Now, apparently there's a couple of us in here that do love the body cam stuff. So if I can find some good ones that I've really enjoyed, we might watch some more of these on top of the glitter and lasers, on top of the Ambi, on top of the Chantal. Chantal is on, I don't even think it's life support. I think the plug is being pulled, but she's just, you know, sometimes when they say the plug is pulled, but people like make a resurgence, I think that's what Foodie is. She's just hanging on. She's just fighting through it. Now, I have one other thing that I want to watch. Where is it? Not here. Oh, okay. This is the one. Now, I've gone through Pinterest and I get weird things up on my Pinterest feed and I get weird things up on my YouTube feed. And I thought the thing, I have such a problem with Glitter and Lasers shoe selection. I thought, what? Let's look at some of the weird shoes that are thrown up at me on my Pinterest feed. Now, how do we feel about this one, guys? I feel like this is a little bit wearable. I could see this on the red carpet. I could probably see Nicki Minaj or, I don't know, even J-Lo wearing something like this, but I think it's hella ugly. I feel like it's like a ripped pair of jeans. I feel like it's a sci-fi movie. It's not moving me. I don't think it's like super wearable. Oh, thanks, Kelly. Thank you for the $5 super sticker. I appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, creative, but not for me. Neither. I can't. It doesn't look comfortable. I can imagine this with a black jumpsuit and some big hoops, like a very 80-esque sort of look, but nah. And if you got cankles, there's no chance. This is not a cankle kind of pair of shoes. I like a good taser video. Okay. I don't know why that's She likes a good. I don't know why that was so funny, but okay, I'm going to write it down. Taser videos. I will seek out videos where people have been tasered. You know what? I don't even need to seek it out. I've said it out loud. My phone knows. My iPad knows that it wants me to see taser videos. I bet you any money they pop up on my feed. Okay. Okay. Now this one I can imagine as a performance outfit. Like I could see a K-pop person or for a photo shoot for like Marie Claire or Vogue or something. But like I'm just going to put on a pair of jeans and a little white wife beater and I'm just going to throw on my unicorn boots and just pop down to the bodega or to the Kmart or to the Aldi. These are my Aldi shoes. I just don't understand. These are obviously for art and not for like actual wearing. But why would you wear shoes that aren't supposed to be worn? I don't know. I just feel like this is more art than anything. A stabbing. Now these ones I just don't get. Why would you take the toes off? Why would you take the toes off? You know what these remind me of? You know how you get buy tote bags and then you have the drawstring that you pull together and it's like your library bag for your books? That's what these remind me of. And if you've already got cankles, this is a great way to cover them up. But if you've got nice skinny ankles, why are you wearing these? What? I don't understand. I just don't get these boots. It's a nice fabric though, but it's very pegboard nautical. I just don't get it. Does anybody understand these? I would wear them. It's in a regular choice brand. A Jimin performance. No, Jimin would not wear these. He likes him a Chelsea boot with a big Cuban heel. He needs heels. Jimin's all about the heels. He needs the extra centimeters. The boy is only 174. Stop. He would wear platforms if he was allowed to. Oh, I reckon that's why JK probably wears those big combat boots because he's 178. And with those shoes on, it takes him over to 6'1". So that's why he wears those big, thick combat. I do like the color of those green. And these are just a variation of the green ones. but I'm just like, they make your legs look so thick. I just don't get them. I feel like this is the shoe variation of chaps. You know, they cover everything except the part that needs to mostly be covered, like the butt cheeks. The top, like, I don't understand what are the, I don't get it. I don't know where these shoes would be worn. What do you wear this with? A jumpsuit? No. Shorts? Maybe. A dress? I don't get these shoes. I don't understand them. But her manicure is nice. Her pedi is looking good. They're on medical boots. Little red tractor. Okay. My feet, those give you cankles. They do. They give you fake cankles. So if you've got nice slim ankles, you are not doing them a good service. To like so unflattering. Okay. Don't worry, they get worse. Okay. These ones make me think of like a petri dish, like a science experiment. I imagine these shoes to make a sound when they walk, like I feel like they've got a squeaky dog toy sound when you wear them. Alien-esque. It makes me think of snot, like a snot bubble. They do. They make me feel like a snot bubble. I don't understand them. Now, who you know who's going to wear these? An art director. An art, what do they call them? An art museum director. Her name is Yanka. She's from Sweden. She has a blunt bob with a blunt fringe. It's platinum blonde. And she's wearing, I'm thinking of the lady from Ab Fab, Edwina. Edwina would wear these shoes. I feel like these are Edwina shoes. A phobia of holes. I never even thought about that. How would you even get these on? I just feel like they'd rub your toes. They don't look comfortable at all. A curator of an art museum, correct. Now, all I see here is a capture container for sweat. I know there are like little holes here, but anybody who's ever in their life worn a pair of jellies back in the 90s or the 80s would understand that there is hella sweat going on. There are no sockets. This is bacteria heaven. The insides of these shoes would stank. And she would be slipping and sliding in these. There is no way. Now, you know what would be cute with these? If you had like neon pink socks or stripes or a really cute print on your socks. I don't feel like these are barefoot socks, but barefoot shoes. You need to be wearing something inside of these to make the symbol pop, the shoelaces pop, the detail. You need a color. They are not to be worn without socks. I probably wouldn't ever wear these because I feel like I'd be swimming in sweat. Jellies are cute though. They're making a comeback. Did you know? Sweat wagons. I love me a sweat. Okay. I have an issue because number one, Crocs are only designed for a couple of people in this world. Children, pregnant ladies, people with a heel spur, pet groomers, nurses, doctors, childcare people. Anybody else should not be allowed to wear them outside the house or the garden. And that's just my position, and you will not shift me from it. Now, what they've done with this one is made it like a quartz wash and put some really fucking ugly stones on there. Do you know how much these Crocs cost? Because these are designer Crocs. These Crocs are like $600. Oh, I think they're about $600. They're really super ridiculously expensive. This looks like tumors. Who's wearing these? Who are wearing the Crocs? I don't think anybody's wearing these. They're horrible. I hate them. I hate Crocs. But I get that they are a necessity. Okay. Next one. Poodles. We are all dog lovers, correct? Check it out. Who's wearing these? Who's wearing these? I imagine somebody walking through the center of Manhattan Square, you know, somebody who plays like who busks. He's got a special little outfit on and they're busking and they want to grab your attention. They're wearing the poodle sneakers. They feel like slippers, look like a dog. Or maybe someone who's got a pink thong on, some cool big Dame Edna glasses on, and they're wearing these shoes for pride, gay pride. I just don't see where else anybody would ever wear these. They don't look washable. Hella cute. Like I feel like you could sleep with these, like as a huggy toy. As slippers, maybe, yes. Toilet paper, cozy. Converse, yes, I prefer my Converse as well. Yeah, these are just not it. And you know, I've had shoes before where they've got fur lining on the inside, and you slip and slide in them. Like you can't, like you don't get traction. You move around too much. Like this would not be stable. Now these ones are fantastic. They are a label though. Adidas Gorilla. I don't understand. Is there an affiliation with Gorillas and Adidas? I'm not sure why. Again, a plushie has mated with a shoe, and this is what's happened. I don't understand the premise of this one. And it's got a drippy Adidas symbol. Is it a political statement? Are gorillas endangered because of Adidas? Has Adidas done something to the gorillas? I don't understand. I don't know what's going on. Who's wearing this? What outfit? Pair of jeans and a blazer? What do you wear it with? Yes? Haram? No, not harame. No, that's traumatizing. We are all so traumatized by the world. No, that might be racist. I know. I don't understand. Is it? No. Is it? It could be. Is it a political statement? I never thought about it. I didn't think about that. It could be though. Pink fluffy house coat. I would definitely not wear them. These ones are giving me, okay, this is my vibe. Louis the 14th, Pirates of Penzance, I don't know, hillbilly, some kind of disease. I don't know, leftover. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like a lot of these are performance wear. I could see some of these items on music artists for film clips, for music videos, performance outfits for the stage. I just don't think these are wearable. But if an average, ordinary soccer mum can't wear it, who can? Who is your audience? I mean, they look comfortable-ish. Why? And they look really hard to make. They look like they'd be, it looks like, it does, Suzanne. Oh, hello, Suzanne, by the way. Who said this? This is giving me ankle reconstruction coming in. It is giving pants falling down vibes. Like she's been caught cheating on her husband, and she's running through the yard trying to pull her pants up. That's what it's giving me, pulling down pants vibes. Right, next one. These ones look like fun though. Literally, who is not going to put these on and start shaking from side to side to make the tassels go back to front? And she does have a very nice bottom. I will admit that. The styling's a little bit, I don't know. But again, I feel like this is something that maybe J-Lo or Madonna or Nicki Minaj would wear during a performance, or Beyonce, maybe this is an outfit for Texas Hold'em. This would be something Beyonce could wear for one of her music videos. I don't think this is like for going to shops for Aldi to get a butterfly chicken. It is definitely eccentric and it doesn't look super comfy either. I feel like this would make a lot of noise when you walk, like you couldn't sneak up on someone in an outfit like this. A drag queen outfit, yes. Okay. Now, this is my section that is twofold. When you've got too much money, would you buy this? And weird things that people should never, like, would you buy this at all? Like, does this make you feel like purchasing? Okay. This, I feel like this looks like an aloe vera plant. It's giving me succulent. The woman is beautiful and her tits are amazing. And the skin, let's not even talk about it. But the dress is how could you ride in the back seat of a car with her? How do you get to the event in this dress? I just don't know how. But it's giving broccoli vibes. But she looks beautiful, but the dress is blah. And this is I don't even know the price on this one, but it's a designer brand. No. It's giving me this I could definitely 100%. I could see a group like La Seraphim or New Jeans or Itzy totally wearing this as a little shrug over one of their little outfits, or even somebody from a Tease wearing this, one of the good boy groups, as this could be a unisex item. I just don't. This is, again, a designer item, high priced. It's giving me dance party gorilla vibes. Like if a gorilla was into acid and LSD and it liked to go to rave parties, I feel like this is giving me rave party gorilla vibes. And it's just ugly as all get out, but it's worth hundreds and hundreds of dollars. It's like pom-poms. Rave wear. It looks like rave wear. Looks I'm gonna skin. It does look like somebody skinned a Muppet. Oh, it's like Big Bird, Gonzo, and Snuggleopolis all together, and they've made like a what's her name? Cruella de Vil jacket. Oh my god. Oh, it's horrible. Parramatta colors. This one is an affront. This is an affront to creation. This again is a designer. These are not Shein. These are expensive items from a designer. Now, I didn't want to put the designer names out there because I was like, oh, I don't want to get in trouble. But I don't know what this is. I don't know what shape they're trying to make. The print is hot. It just looks like poop. If poop was a pair of pants, this is what poop would look like. If you wanted to go to a costume party at Halloween dressed as fecal matter, this is the outfit for you. Oh my God, these are pants that would have roused Sala, wouldn't they? He'd get a chubs just looking at those. Would they come in? Do they come in Chantel's size though? I do not like these at all. People fight against this shape. This is the shape we're trying not to have. Emerging from a cocoon, Duck Dynasty. Oh, yuck. Oh, yes. This one makes my nips itchy. I look at this and I start just scratching. It feels itchy under the armpits. If you've ever worn tulle or anything, like, ugh. I don't even know. The bottoms are giving me Florida and the top is giving me Carrie Bradshaw. But itch. I'm feeling like I'd need to wear a soft t-shirt the next day because my skin is as irritated as heck. Bath loofah. Do you hate but it is giving bath loofah, isn't it? This one again is a hella expensive designer. Now it's giving me Melbourne Cup labia. Melbourne Cup labia. This, if a body part was to be turned into an outfit, if we had to do an AI recreation of the vaginal area of a woman, this is what this outfit is. It is. And the boots are fire though. But this outfit just screams race day labia. Clitoris. This is the clitoris. This is the labia. And this is an ingrown hair right up here. This is the runway strip. Yep. I don't get it. I don't know what the inspiration behind this was, but I don't like it. And this one is, I call this skirt confusion. We've got socks. This is very Betsy Johnson look. This is a very Betsy Johnson inspired. We've got a pair of jeans that with some, it's giving me Madonna. It's giving me grade 3 with sandals and socks. It's just, and the boyfriend, but I hate it. In every way that I could hate something, I hate it. A black chill skirt, loves. Nice pair of boyfriend denims, fantastic. Hell, I even like high heel sandals with socks done right. This is, and it's an action shot as well. And this is meant to highlight the item and make it look its best. No, No. Okay, would you buy this? This is an ad, okay? This is an ad that I found on Pinterest. Now, this is my last thing. After this, we're going to bed. We're getting a snack and we're going to bed. Would you buy this? This is an ad for a product. Now, I've cut the product name out because I don't want them to get hate, okay? This is what's popped up on Pinterest to sell me their cosmetics. The tagline is naturally flawless. What about this tells me that they are the over-corrected eyebrows, which I'm guilty of too, but that's what I have to do because I have to paint mine on. Blue, not blended eyeshadow. The lips are, her face says, I fucking hate my life. This is meant to entice me to buy their naturally flawless product. Who's buying this from this ad? No, it literally looks like when you go to beauty school and you try something out for the first time and you're still learning. This is not, no, I don't get it. And there's another picture that goes with this and it's just as bad, but she looks like she hates life. The color, look how textured and splotchy. This doesn't match this. This is not blended. This is the wrong color. Oh, no, they're not making money from these products. This is not selling me at all. And if her hair's not done, I don't get it. I feel like this is probably maybe a founding company. They've just started out, hence why I didn't want to put their company name out there, because maybe they've done this. They are doing it all on their own. They don't have a content manager. They don't have a merchandiser. They don't have a marketing team, and they're doing it all on their own, and they're making mistakes. So I didn't want to have their brand out there because they are just still figuring things out. But this ad is not going to get people to jump on board. No. A blue eyeshadow on a miserable woman. That is literally what it's giving me. Now, somebody asked about Gwen Stefani earlier. Now, this, I just want to say, I've had one person, and I think it was a Chantal Sock, criticize and come at me about my 90s eyebrows, because honestly, I don't give a shit about my 90s eyebrows. My face is my face. My brows are my brows. I deal with them however I want. This is the reason. She isn't the reason, but this is how we wore our mother effing brows in the 90s or the early 2000s, okay? Coming out of the 1990s. They were threadbare. They were ne'er a hair to be seen. It was a straight, vindictive, I hate you 1920s inspired line, okay? This is why women in their 40s don't have eyebrows, right? We are doing the best with the scraggly few that we have left. Moving on from that, how do we like this pink and red? What if I did pink and red the next time I dyed my hair? Do you like a lipstick? See, even back then, we've got animal print, big hoops, and we've got the red and the pink going on. It still looks cute as all hell because Gwen Stefani is queen. That's why. It looks good on her, though. I know. Now, this is one of my trends. This is a trend that I want to come back, and I know you guys are going to hate me. I know you're going to say, no, Doe, let's not do it. I want to see hardcore blush come back. I want to see this level of highlighter for dramatic looks, not for every day. I want to see blush to the skies. I don't want to see heavy eyes but see how it all looks very like dramatic and fun. And we've got 2 tones of blush. We've got highlighter, and then we've got the weird shade of red. I want to see more of this kind of makeup come back. I want to see 80s makeup with today's hair come back. I think it would look so good. I don't want this kind of flock of seagulls do, but I want to see more eccentric blushes. You know, I think it would be fun. Okay. Now, this is a haircut that I saw, and I was just like, this lady has cultivated this hairdo. This is not an act of oh, let's just cut my hair. This is on purpose. And how do we know? Because we've got to keep the top trimmed and we've got to keep the layers long on the bottom. She's got streaks put through though. She's got some blonde highlights hanging on. It's been straightened or at least blow dried straight, or she's just got naturally straight hair. This hair is a choice. Now, I'm from the front, you'd think this lady has short hair, but from the back, you're thinking, I don't know, beach princess. But from the side, it's telling me that, I don't know. I feel like she's from Florida. White denim always tells me it's Florida. And she's tan, so she spends a lot of time outside. She's got some lightweight clothing. I feel like this lady lives in Florida. Tell me if I'm wrong. Is she the equivalent of a Florida man? Does anybody know anyone with this haircut? I've seen children with this haircut. I've seen a family of 3 little boys and 2 parents at the Domino's where I live. All the boys had this haircut, and not this long, but pretty darn close. They look like 3 little skunks in a row. Cute little things, but the hair was atrocious. I feel like this is at Walmart. This is probably at Walmart. Put extensions in. It could be extensions. You're right. It could be extensions. It is a mullet. It is a mega mullet. I feel like this is the mega mullet. Wouldn't it be nice if all cut it to, oh no. Okay, so here's the choice, guys. Here's the dilemma. Do we go for the full short hair or do we go for the too long hair? So which one? Do we grow this out or get more extensions put in to make it all look one length? Or we cut it off and we just go full short? What do we do? It's like we're torn between 2 worlds. East, west, west, east, east, west. We're in 2 worlds. But which one do we go with? I blame Billy Ray Cyrus. I blame him too. I blame him for most things. I blame him for Texas Hold'em, for making country music popular again. Party in the front, action in the back. Absolutely. 100%. I think this is the last one. And then my video's finished. Oh, no, I've got one more. This is another new trend. Anybody triggered by the curly eyelashes? What do we think, guys? Do we feel like pubes on your eyelashes are a look? Imagine rocking up to a date or a public event and you've got eyelashes like this. It's like singed. It's like, oh, what's happened to your eyelashes? Oh, nothing. I just burnt them on the barbecue. Oh, I like my genitals and my eyes to match. Yeah, my carpet, what do we call it? My windows match my curtains. Ugh. It's triggering. Is it not triggering? Don't you just want to scratch it? Like get your finger in there and just scratch it and unmat it? I know. It's pube eyes. It's dank, cross. Yes. Spiders. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? It's just, it makes you, it's a visceral reaction. Your body kind of just sits back and goes, ooh. This reminds me of the lattice-shaped eyebrows that were apparently a trend a few years ago that nobody caught on to, or the plaited eyebrows. Did we all see those? Why did I think of Danny McBride? I don't know. Why did you? Oh, for the hair. Or Joe Dirt. We'll call it, that's the Joe Dirt haircut, the mullet, isn't it? Okay, I think this is the last one, unless I've got another surprise. No, that's it. That was the last one. Curly eyelashes, guys. That's the look. That's the look. No pants, curly eyebrows for 2024, okay? All right, well, thank you for everyone for coming. It looks like Velcro. Yes. Looks like a recipe for pink eye. Absolutely, because you're touching it and stuff. Ugh. Well, thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you for staying through the body cam stuff. I appreciate you. I hope T. Portangela's had a lovely sleep and Shenanigans had some beautiful dreams. Thank you for everyone's coming, the new people, the old people, the lurkers, replay gang. All the new subscribers, jump in. I do like to respond to all comments. I know it makes me look very needy, but you have taken the time to comment. I feel like I should take the time to at least read it and respond. Yeah, that's it. That's it for today. I've making some notes and I've got some ideas. I don't know if everybody in here has seen my community post. We are doing a birthday blowout for Chantal's 40th birthday on the 28th. I'm coming up with ideas for gifts. We're doing it was a gift basket, but it's turned into a gift shipping container. If you would like to find that video and jump on there and give me some ideas on what you would like to give Foodie for her 40th birthday. The sky's the limit. There is no budget because it's all virtual. Put your ideas in there and I will, when we do the birthday bonanza blowout stream, we will talk about what your gifts are and maybe you'll see your gift in there. Other than that, I'm going to go. I'm going to have something to eat, go to the bathroom and put myself to bed, wash my face and then put myself to bed. And I will maybe see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for being here. Lie detector's already in there. I've already got it in there. Lie detector with a balloon popping sound. So every time she tells a lie, a balloon pops. So eventually, hopefully, she will become like Pavlov's dog. She'll be traumatized by the sound of lying. So she won't lie anymore because every time the pop goes off, it traumatizes her. It's already there, Jade. Already. Self-respect. Yes, it's all there. It's all there. Look, all of us are on the same page, okay? So I've got 5 pages of Canva thumbnails full of images, okay? I'm reading every single one. So I'm going to go now. I'm going to go have something to eat, go check out my cat, see what he's doing, and I will see you guys maybe tomorrow. All right. Like the stream, subscribe if you've not already subscribed, and I will see you on the morrow. Bye. Gotta push the button.